turn it all out, told me every secret. Said that I care, asked do you mean it? It's been months since we've been okay. I'm putting off what's coming. Another night staring at the ceiling. You deserve to be alone, to be the one they're always thinking of. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. Admit that I ignored it. You deserve to be alone. You deserve to be alone. You deserve to be alone. Struggling 'cause I'm all you had. You should know that's all in your head. 'Cause it's been weeks and you're not okay. You're putting off what's coming. It's alright to be scared of being lonely. Don't you know that you deserve to be alone, to be the one they're always thinking of? And I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. Admit that I ignored it. You deserve to be alone. You deserve to be alone. You deserve to be. You deserve to be alone. You deserve to be. Tell me, is it clear that I still wanna be? I see you denying, but I know that I made it clear. I want you to know that I'll be close through the darkest when the sky is getting bright. I'll hold you and never let you go when you're falling. I'll be closer. I want you to know that I'll be close through the darkest when the sky is getting bright. I'll hold you and never let you go when you're falling.
Hello. Sorry about that. A little late today by like a couple of minutes actually. But how you boys all doing tonight? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, hope all of you are having a good one. I got my haircut for the day. Feeling kind of nice, honestly. Had to kind of rush through the day a little bit, but it's okay. At least I got everything I wanted done. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. We got ourselves new class changes this week. We got Classic Hardcore coming out later this week as well. That'll be pretty fun. Ladies and gents, nerds and turds, what's up? What's up, Wolf of Ice? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. That's one way to greet everybody, huh? I like it, though. I like it, man. I like the gusto behind it. Boys, hope all of you are having a good one. Let me get the music back up and running here, too. Not this song. Let's do this one. This will be just fine. How you boys all doing though? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope all of you are having a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful evening. We got class boss today, man. I want to take a look at those, dude. I want to dive in. Prop Warrior is one of them that got buffed, and I'm actually very excited about this one. I feel like, remember how everybody on the Mother was Prop Warrior at the very beginning of the expansion, and then they dropped off like a rock, dude. I had fun with a Prop Warrior, but I'm so sad because now, like, compared to a Bear Druid or a Demon Hunter, they don't feel nearly as like sturdy. Like, it just, you can't, I feel like I need to be like very, very careful with my defensives and my self-survivability, where before I used to go in, shield slap, right, thunder clap, booty clap, and then just like revenge spam, and that's it. And then you were chilling for the most part. I kind of miss those days, dude. I don't think they'll ever have this spec be that good again, but they are trying to give them a little bit more defense, especially when it comes to magic damage. So I want to try out some of the changes there, but also other class changes are up today as well. Mistweavers got buffed up. I'm actually very excited about that too. I got a vault open up. I don't have every single one of my characters with a vault tonight, but I want to see if I can maybe set it up for this week. But 10.17 coming out very, very soon, man. So that should be pretty fun. A Classic Hardcore, by the way, in just a couple of days, literally 24th. That's what, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? So Thursday. I wonder if that's going to impact, like, duels for us. I hope not, man. I hope we can still do duels this week and everything. But yeah, how you boys all doing, man? You got anything good from your vaults, by the way? Yeah, yo, what's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Might invite vaults for the day. My day for the vaults. Yes, it is Shane. How you doing, my man? G, how you doing, my guy? I hope you boys are having a good one. Let me know if the music is a little loud, because it is loud in my ears, and I feel like I'm having to yell over it on my end. But I do like it loud, though. I just want to make sure it is comfy for you boys. Alrighty, let's see what the vaults are gonna be dropping us, man. I wanted to wake up today and get a lot of stuff done, and I was hoping to wake up super, super early. I didn't get to wake up as early, but I was like, I either just hang back and just play Baldur's Gate and get all my work done, or I'll go get a haircut, get some IRL stuff done. It was one of those choices. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go out for the day. It's probably the right move. What's up, y'all? How you doing? What's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Starting off with the vaults for the night, man. And I want to take a look at some of these class buffs. Off the bat, I know Demon Hunter didn't get nothing done this week, but the Mistweaver, maybe, do I go full Mistweaver on this thing, or do I go like Windwalker with that a chance of the Croc Tusk? What do you guys think? Full Mistweaver, full Send, or like chance of the Croc Tusk? Because that's, I got options, man, because I like Mistweavering. I actually like healing a lot. This has been really, really fun for me. Like, actually super, super enjoyable on my end. And I can maybe upgrade some of these pieces here and there. Get them to, like, the finalized full 47, maybe. Like, I got what? I guess gloves is the only thing for now, yeah? That's probably, like, I guess I could put these things to, like, the rings or whatever. But I'm not even sure if that's the rings that I need. And I gotta get a better staff than this. Maybe we just do Mistweaver, man. Maybe we just do full Mistweaver just because I've been liking it a lot. Maybe we'll get like a fat weapon or something out of it. I say just send it, man. I'm feeling like sending it, see what happens. You know, I said maybe I'll get a weapon out of it. The question is, do I have an offhand? I do not. So now I need to get an offhand. I mean, I'll take it, but now maybe I'll get one crafted or something. Right? Maybe that's what I do next, just craft an offhand. Maybe I can do like the... Can Mistweavers do that book offhand? The one that has a chance to inflict, like... I probably can't if I'm going double embellishment, right? Am I double embellishment? I got one. What's my second embellishment if I have one? It's not embellished. I could maybe go for the book then, yeah? Because I'm only one embellishment. Hold on a second. Is it the book? Jake, help me out here. You'll know this stuff better as a caster, man. It's a miscellaneous, right? It's an offhand? Or is it like a one-handed... No, it's an armor piece, isn't it? Miscellaneous, held in offhand. Yeah, with a raw tome. Is that any good? Dealing damage with spells and abilities has a small chance to inflict the tome rot upon your target, cause them to take 4,000 HP damage with a second slow and the movement speed for 30% for 10 seconds. I mean, main hand Dal, you got an offhand from the vault. I got an offhand? Oh, you're right. Is there a main hand I can get that has like an embellishment then? Never mind. Hold on a second. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, wait, can I game this? Get like a main hand weapon? I mean, I guess I can do the wands, but I guess like, I was thinking maybe do like a mace and put agi and int on it, but I can only have a mace with agi strength or an intellect weapon. So that's not really gonna work super well. I mean, I can get an intellect weapon. So at least there's that, right? I can get the rune axe and use that as the offhand. I didn't even realize it, man. I'm stupid. Honestly, I thought it was okay. Looks like you got a sport cloak. I do have a sport cloak. You're right. Yeah. So then, yeah, I should just make it like a normal weapon then. I get a couple of these, and I should get myself a normal intellect weapon. And I even know a guy that could craft it too. Okay, so I guess that's going to be the plan on this guy. Forward Storm kick W. Yo, if I can get a Forward Storm is not even that good unless you're a tank, man. Like, playing my rogue, Forward Storm is not even that good on that either, man. Forward Storm is kind of bungo now, unless you got a like decent item level version, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be, man. Not nearly. That thing used to be like the play. And it still is for tanks and stuff, but like, I don't know, depending on the class, it's not as good. Do I have better than this? Actually, nice bit of upgrade here. I'll take it. If as long as I'm getting like an item level upgrade, I'm mostly happy, chat. I'm mostly happy. How you doing, by the way, Jake? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. So did you settle? You are going to be doing priest, yeah? For your hardcore character? Is that what you settled on, my guy? Because I was thinking do rogue. Just because that's all I'll play. Or maybe just do like a shaman. Or maybe just do like a shaman. Just because that's what I played for a little bit in like classic TBC. And that was pretty fun. And I heard shamans have like a really strong opener. And the amount of damage you could do, the amount of healing you could do while leveling is solid. So maybe I just scum it with a shaman. Priest banging my head against the wall, lines a horde. Does it really even matter? Because last time I think I said horde, right? I'll take it. Item level. Last time I think I said horde. You wanted to horde just for the undead. Devouring plague. What does troll get? What does night elf get? Don't they also have like some kind of like a racial that does damage? Hello? What's going on? Hi, Jacinta. Threes? How's this guy? This tune. Don't got PvP gear. Appreciate you for the invite, Jacinta. Not on this guy, though. I appreciate you. Best of luck to you boys, though. I guess I'm gonna take it. I don't even know if that's that good. I imagine it is, like, great. But I don't really know, man. I really gotta start switching this guy over to Red Paladin. I'm sure Holy is still gonna be really solid, even with the changes. Neto's got a GIMP version of evasion, range damage reduction, and arcane mindflay. Really? Wait, arcane mindflay sounds kind of good. Or is it like also GIMP version? Hold on, they get a GIMP version of evasion. As a priest, or you mean like just like as a racial? Oh yeah, this guy, I didn't get a kid down on him. I gotta do my druid this week. Actually, druids got nerfed. Do I even want to do druid? I feel like I'm getting disappointed. Oh no, dude. Trolls get a curse of weakness and lightning shield. The lightning shield's kind of good. Lightning shield seems pretty good. Like, is that just a lightning shield that you can just apply over and over as much as you want to? Or is it like a weak version of lightning shield? Because if it's just the same as a lightning shield, this ring is really good on like an arcane mage. Band of the War Matron. Huh. I mean, I'll take it, but like, I don't know, man. Am I even playing arcane main on this thing, or what am I doing, man? I don't even know, dude. Am I even an arcane main on this thing? As a priest? Hold on, you actually get racials as a priest with evasion? I'll need to take a look at it in a second, man. Alright, hold on. Let me get this guy done.
What's up, you guys?
What's up, you guys? It's Skip ya. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. What is the nerf for the Druid Dala? So I guess I should also go over the class changes, shouldn't I? Let me pull them up real quickly, just so I have them like specifically in front of you boys. I just gotta scroll through like a billion Diablo articles. Sorry about this. All right, cool. So we got a bunch of class changes this week. One of them is going to be a change to Guardian Druids. Guardian Druids have been so this is going to be a change trying to nerf some of the more popular classes and buff up anything that's like heavily underperforming, right? So this one, they got off the bat, Guardian Druid is getting its healing nerfed further. Absorb granted by Ursul's Fury is now 45% of its value instead of 50. That's a slight nerf, not that crazy. But innate resolves bonus to friends and regen. Basically, the lower your health is, the harder friends and regen heals you, up to 150% more health. That's going to be noticeable because that's basically like all that self-healing. It is reduced between your absorb of Ursul's Fury as well as your actual friends and regen absorbs. So in terms of pushing keys, that is going to affect Bear Druids. I feel like they're still going to be really, really strong, but like who knows. Having Demon Hunter and Veg Demon Hunter got a change where they no longer can get locked out of the spell skills when they get interrupted on things like I-Beam or things like Feldev, which for PvP, it kind of sucked, but I think that's more of a quality of life PvP change. For PvE, there are some mobs that do have an interrupt mechanic, but like, it's just weird because some abilities are counted as like pure fire spells, not like even an attack, but like it's a fiery effect or a chaos spell, chaos effect. And when you get locked out on I-Beam, you're like, actually can't use some of those abilities. Like a good portion of it, just basic combat stuff, basic survivability stuff, you can use, but there are certain spells that would be locked out. It's just a nice change, honestly. So even if you get locked out, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to feel as punishing. That's going to give Vengeful Demon Hunters a bit of opportunity to also shine. But like, it's a nice quality of life thing. Mages are just getting nerfed because Fire Mage continues to just dominate Num Plus in terms of big AoE situations. So they're just getting gutted. Mr. Monk's Fist Weaving is getting a little stronger, which is going to make him better in M+. Chikakun Absorb is going to be a little bit better, so better emergency healing. Yulon's Grace now stacks up a little higher, so better magic absorption. But Breath, Enveloping Breath's healing, which is like a raid healing build that we're doing, that's a little weaker. I think it's just trying to equalize the Fist Weaver and Cast Weaver builds, but for the most part, just a buff. Holy Paladin's getting their damage nerf, mostly for PvE combat. It's interesting, because I mean, they were just really, really strong for Mythic Pluses in terms of damage. So it's going to cut him back a little. Assassin Rogue is getting buffed up as well, just overall. And Warrior defensive stance is going to be less punishing for the damage reduction. So you're going to be able to benefit from only 5% damage loss, not 10%. But also still retain a lot of the defensive value, so it might make it really, really good. Spiral Reflection is going to be a little bit better at reducing magic damage, and Vanguard gives you a bit more stamina, so overall you should feel a little more sturdy, especially against damage you can't mitigate, which is magic damage. I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll see. Frost DK is getting buffed all across the board except for Necrotic Aura. Having Demon Hunter is getting buffed up for PvP quite a bit. Boomy is going to get a fix for PvP Talon. Augmentation Evoker is going to adjust it to less strong when it comes to healing and group utility stuff, but more personal power for the Evoker itself. Hunter buffs all across the board, dude. Big burst with explosive shot, kill shots for BM, master marksman, which is passive damage, and rapid fire damage for MM. Oh, did I miss the vault opening? We just opened like a couple so far, and then dove into these changes. Oh, dampen harm also is a little bit like weaker, I guess, for monks. It's a little bit less damage reduction. Priest is just getting a bit more power towards Power Word Shield without having to spec into Aegis of Wrath entirely. So it's getting a little bit nerfed for PvP. Shamis are just getting buffs for like their instant cast abilities and casting abilities like Lightning Bolt, Lava Burst, and the whole Volcanic Surge playstyle. But Skybreakers and like Flame Shock maintenance buff playstyle, that's getting a little bit like toned back a bit. Enhancement is like the nerf at the burst, but giving them a little bit more sustain. So yeah, just overall it's just like a buff and a nerf too, which is unfortunate. Corruption deals 25% more damage, that's mostly for Affy. Agony got a buff, Drain Cell got a buff, Oblivion, the PvP talent that's bursty, got a buff as well. Shadow Bolt damage got increased as well for all specs. Demon Bolt, Dread Bite for Demonology, and Chaos Bolt damage for Destruction. So Warlocks all across the spectrum just got a buff when it comes to PvP, which is kind of exciting because we know Warlocks have been pretty good so far, but Probably gonna get even better. Warriors also got a buffed up. There's even more on top of this. Basically, arms getting less bursty, but a lot more sustain. Same thing for Fury, a lot more sustain damage. Yeah, they're just gonna get a little bit stronger. If you guys want to get like the full list, here we go. If you want to get the full thing to check out for yourselves. I'm gonna open up my loot as arms, see what I get out of it. Maybe look at something good. Oh, I'll take the leech. I'm gonna miss the socket, but I'm gonna take the leech. How much stats am I losing? It's actually technically less stats, but it is a lot more strength. So I'll take it. Thorax helm of the Onyx Crucible. Thorax helm? I like the leech though. I'll take that. That'll be pretty good. Oh, I also like the look of it. That ivory warrior look. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Almost through 440 on this thing too. I'm excited. I want to play prod, man. I want to do prod dungeon this week. All right, Hunter didn't get nothing done. Priest. Priest is an excellent, boys. But yeah, so far Volts, just Mythic, just item level upgrades here and there so far. Nothing insane, nothing super crazy. I am gonna have to probably get a little bit more crests in order to get a Shadow Flame crest for crafting for Monk, just so I can have a weapon and I can have the offhand intellect thing, but better than nothing, right? Robe of Plunging Depths. Now, do I have a robe? I do, but this is a higher item level, so I'll take it. And is that tier? That is tier, okay. And I would need like shoulders, right, to craft? Yeah, I do need to craft the shoulders. Dude, I got shoulders. 418 item level. That's just not gonna cut anymore. Okay, let's go and get this chest really quickly slotted into a what is it? Tier. A tier item, and then also get a waking stats enchant. Just to get this out of the way. This is like gonna be just an easy swap out. Ooh, but it's also a mythic tier piece. That's gonna be good. It's like purple and everything. I don't think I have the full mythic set, do I? Hold on, let me see if I do have it. No. I would like a heroic set too, because that looks badass, but a mythic would look so good. The whole voidy thing. Oh, and the glow in the eyes. Oh, it looks so good. But yeah, how you guys all doing, by the way? Actually, no, the glowing void in the eyes, I don't really need that anymore, do I? Yeah, I have it guaranteed because my rogue's gotten like what? KSH, cutting edge. If you get one of those things, you get like the cosmetic version of all those helms. So like if I got the other priest helms, I'll be able to get the eye glowy version of them. That actually would be so good. So good looking. All right, let's get this done real quick. And better? Any of those better? No. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be my chest. Slab the enchant on it. And I wish I didn't have the tabard for it, because I just can't really see it. It looks good. I feel like it's got to be like a full set to look even better. Alrighty. Next one, boys. Next, what else do I have done? I have my rogue. I have my evoker, which I've done like a heroic on. I'm still trying to see if I can get my legendary on the evoker, man. And so far, nothing. So far, nothing. Just actually unlucky. I'm gonna fly back swap over. Did you guys get anything good? Here's another evoker that just got a Lego. A triumphant roar echoes from the top of Sea to the Aspects as Nezuro, the Unbound Legacies formed. Did you do the main story for the evokers to be able to earn the Lego, by the way? Because maybe I haven't done the main story for the evokers. Do I need that in order to make the Lego, or is it just like a random drop either way? There's a Shaman, Evoker, and then I think Rogue should be good to go, boys. Okay, cool. Let me do this real quick. Sorry, I'm like real late to everything today, but it's okay. Let me do this. Nice. And let me do this. Here we go. I got 441 fist weapon from the Underrot. No, dude, I need it. Apparently, that's the best slot for rogues now. We don't care about Fortstorm anymore. We literally just won 2 of those. Each one in main hand, one in the offhand. Dude, I need it. Could I have, please? If I were to like open trade with you, would you just give? Hold on. There we go. I need it, man. I need it. It's actually my best in slot now. I'm a little bit sad too, just because I was happy with the whole Fortstorm Tusk combo, and it took me forever to farm it up. And now to know that Fortstorm is just kind of useless feels terrible, man. That also feels terrible. One time I actually got to play Shava, dude. I got nothing good out of it. What else do I need, in fact? What else do I need? I know I need better trinkets on this thing. I need better ring, at least one of them. Weapons are fine. Could use a better bracer, I guess. Better cloak, better neck. Although neck is like, sometimes it's so hard to get the stats I need. And then I guess better pants. I just need to get like more vault slots done, I think, on this thing. And then we'll be good. Alrighty, let's get the Evoker and then we'll get the Rogue out of the way. Rogue is another class I actually would like to play a lot this week. Because with all these mage nerfs and then the dungeon scaling for +20s, I imagine the Rogue should have a better chance of like getting into a lot of the higher keys. I'm sure the meta hasn't changed too much. Like, I'm going to be competing against all these augmentation evokers, and I was just going to get sidelined by them, but I think there's a little bit more of an opportunity now. I don't think any of these things are good. Yeah, I'm just actually just going to go for a... I'm thinking sockets at this point on the evoker, just because this thing is 442 item level. And I could get more crafted gear, but I could get a socket like in this thing, because then I'm not going to be swapping that out anytime soon. Or I'll probably do this thing, just because it's a 447 piece of gear, and I doubt I'll be recrafting anything else. Okay, let's go get ourselves a haste or mastery heavy with a bit of haste gem. We should be good. It is gonna be keen. Yeah, Priest was banging my head against the wall, holding lines. It matters so much more for Priest since there's race specific changes. Oh, let me take a look at those race specific ratios, by the way. Hold on. Let me see if we can pull them up real quick. Let me do this. Let me do this. Oh, let me do this. Okay, I pulled them up. So, Night Elf. Star shards. Rain stars down on the enemy target head, causing 1,000 arcade damage over 6 seconds. That seems pretty good. Channeled? Oh, it's a channel. Oh. I mean, if you could just if that doesn't have a cooldown, that could be good. But that's rank 7, so that's probably like max item level, isn't it? Or max level. Elun's Grace reduces the range damage. Reduces the range damage taken by 95 and increases the chance to die by 10% for 50 seconds. That reduced range damage is kind of good though. Especially like if you're leveling and there's a mob that's like super far away. That's not the worst, honestly. And then Shadow Guard. Caster surrounded by shadows when a spell or melee or a range attack hits the caster. Attacker will be struck for shadow damage. Attackers can only be damaged once every few seconds. This damage causes no threat. 3 charges. Why would it say damage causes no threat? Because you need to be attacked. You need to have threat. Huh? 2 charges last 10 minutes. You know, I don't know which one is better. I think this might be better. Because I feel like if you're just going to get attacked, this you got a channel. That seems like a little bit less good in my eyes. Maybe I'm the only one. Alright, let me go add this real quick. Also, am I missing enchants? I am. Okay, let me do this real quick. Just because the evoker is going to be kind of trolling myself if I'm not fully enchanted. Let me go feetsies. I mean, I probably should get one of the better ones. It's like 447 pieces anyway. Speed, stamina, or not mounted speed. So probably speed or stamina. I feel like stamina is better just because I'm already mobile. Although speed is generally really good. Belt, I could probably get an enchanted, but I think it's still expensive probably. Bracers, they have enchants, don't they? Wrists, yeah they do. It's like leech and stuff. Yeah. Now what do I do? Do I do leech? Speed? I feel like leech is good. Just because I also do kind of sort of off heal allies or like give shields and stuff. Leech actually might be really good. Oh, also, they're coming out with another season for Diablo. Yo, Jake, thoughts? Thoughts on the new season by chance? Because I really don't know what to think. That's already got avoidance. That's already socketed. I'm so happy I got this, by the way. Magma X 4th collar. Mastery. I gotta get a better ring than this thing. I gotta get a better version of that enchant too at some point. But I think right now I'm just gonna be like scumming it with gold. Just for now, until I can get just a bunch of gold. Like if I get a BOE I can sell it, I'll do it. Do both of these. Alrighty, and we got Rogue boys. Last one for the day. Oh man, I shouldn't have woken up as early as I did. I should have just went to bed, I feel like. Or, you know what? I have coffee in front of me. That's what I'm missing. Beautiful. Chat, I'm hoping we start seeing some 10-2 stuff. I know they got like classic hardcore this week, but I'm hoping like by next week or something we'll start hearing anything about 10-2. Anything good? Not really, unless I want to get a Mog. Like I haven't gotten these. I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like a cool axe, but I'm not feeling it either. It's like okay. Yeah, I'm not really feeling these either. And like even if I go get myself, because I'm all gemmed out, chat. I got a problem. I got a gem in every socket already. So I can't get any more gems. And I even have like other tokens of merit. I guess I could turn them into gold. And like use that on my ults then, yeah? Or craft something? But like what else would I craft? Well, there is a chance I could craft a helm. Yeah, there is a chance I could craft a helm. So let me do this. Let me go get myself tokens. Because there's a chance I might be able to go for the double croc tusk, swap my pants into tier pants, swap my helm into an Angie helm that's all versatility, and there's a chance I could go for like double croc tusk play, which would be kind of decent. It's not the greatest build, but it is the best summon build for Outlaw. And I think the other specs would end up also using like an NG helm as well. Was the max animal up until in Dragonflight? So right now, like, I mean, I'm at 445, but I also got a ring from the last year, so it's gonna keep me kind of on the lower end. If I got like full 447, I think full 447 is possible. Probably even a little higher if you can get like a couple of 450 pieces. Like I have a trinket that's 450 from the final boss. There's a 457 cloak, 457 or 450 weapon you can get as a strength class. But 447 I'd say head to toe is doable. Like towards the very tail end of it. Ring, no way the ring proceeds what's still best, is it? For me it is, yes. For me it is. And I just gotta make sure that I'm running. So if I get myself the double croc tusk and I switch over to double Sophic, because right now I have this Shadow Flame Wreath and I got the Dragonfire Bomb which does fire damage, which allows this ring to do a little bit of damage. It is not the strongest ring ever, but the damage that it does makes up its low item level. Even when they nerfed it, it still is like recommended. If you're a monk in particular, you also don't scale well with stats, so this ring is still doable. I was hoping to get rid of this thing, and then I sim myself, and the game was like, no, don't. And the only way I can drop it is if I actually get a full Croc Tusk, which I guess I should do keys this week, from Mythic Pluses, 447, slap that in my main hand, and then I go double Sophic Devotion, less of a reason to run this, switch this over to full crit versatility, higher item level, then switch this over to an Angie Helm, full versatility, switch this over to Tier Pants, boost them out fully, and then you could have like a little bit better single target and an AoE build through that. It's weird, but it would work. So that's like another way I can optimize my rogue, but it's like a very little gain compared to what I have right now. Like if I really want to min-max, you could, but it's a little weird. You know what I mean? It's just a little weird. Ah, chat, I'm so burpy. Alrighty, boys. Well, I gotta get some Mythic Pluses out of the way. So this week, let me see if I can pull up those class changes again. There are a handful of classes I got above this week, and I want to give you guys an idea of what they are and let you guys decide what you're playing for the day. First of all, I want to find a I keep touching the wire and I know it keeps making a noise in you guys' end. I'm so sorry. I want to get a mix going. Is this it? Yes, that's a mix. I can live with this. Hello, what's up, Alejandro? How you doing, my man? So, chat, a bunch of classes got buffed for PvE this week. We have Bear nerfs, that's fine. Have a Demon Hunter, quality stuff. Mage nerfed. Monks, Mistweavers got buffed up. So, Fist Weaving is a little bit better. Assassination Rogue is another spec that got buffed up. They're not going to be all of a sudden good in Mythic Pluses, that's just not going to happen. But you may be able to run 140k DPS with this thing. We could give him a go. Protection Warrior is another one that also got buffed up. So chat, we got Assassin Rogue, we got Protection Warrior, and we got Mistweavers. Which one do you want to see for Mythic Pluses? Because if it's going to be Assassin, man, I want to run that in 20 at the very minimum. At the very minimum. I'm going to try to give it a proper build, proper go, proper stats, proper everything. As much as I can. It's not going to go well, but I'm going to give it the best shot. Because tonight I might even be able to bring it for some of the boss fights. Hello, Dan. What's up, Yaman? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Rogue? Warrior or Rogue? How are you, man? I'm doing pretty good. Yaman, pick for me. Proud Warrior, Mistweaver Monk, or Assassination Rogue, my guy. I need you, man. I need you. We got class changes. A lot more PvP changes than anything this week, actually. A lot more PvP specific changes. Like, Arms Warrior should feel pretty good. Warlock should feel really good this week. Assassinate. I'm in Brazil. In from Brazil. Salve. What's up, Jonathan? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Would like to see Assassin Rogue? Alright, Assassin Mythic Pluses, man. You guys are masochists. That tells me everything about you boys. You're like, you know what? Assassination in an M+. It's like, dude, it's literally a rating spec, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Alright, I'll need to get the best build for M+, though. And we do have my boy, not Whisper. I mean, Whisper is also fantastic. But, spreadsheet. Who's it by again? Foo spreadsheet. Yeah. We got some sims. I can make someone work here. So we got a sim. We got a build, and I can try to see if I can just use that. Okay. We got a sim. We got a build. We can maybe make someone work here. So it's gonna be M+ no Xang. Do they run Xang for M+ anymore? They do. Actually, they do. Okay. So the best build is gonna be 1 point to here, 1 point to here, you're 1 point here. I think this is all fine on this end. Now this end, what is different here? It is Dragon Tempered, it got this, it got Shrouded. It is running 1 point into Xang, but where? Where do I have a point? This? I really don't like Xang. Am I the only one? Understand why it's good? We'll run it. We'll run it. We'll run it because it is a button. It is a button. That would allow for like the best possible build out here. Okay, so they even have like an assassination build set up with weapons. Okay, I have like some semblance of weapons. I have some sort of weapons. Stat wise too, what would I want? Crit mastery, crit haste. So like I'm at least some crit heavy. I have like no haste at all, but I am crit heavy. Now the question is, can I pivot that to be a little bit more crit oriented. I mean, I guess this thing will stay as is, yeah. I could go for the thorn boots. They can be kind of good, but now that haste will probably be a little bit stronger. That's what I'm thinking, chat. Slap that in. And I don't think I have too many alternatives for like chest pieces and stuff, do I? Haste, mastery, and leech probably is going to be better. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably okay. That's fine. Wish I had a haste neck because I have like no haste at all. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I just need a decent mog. I just need a decent enough mog, man. So at least I'm like taking myself seriously with this. Now, what mog do I do? Because I do want to make this thing kind of sort of work. And you need a good mog, man. You need a good mog. Look good, feel good, play good, do good. Do we just do mage tower? Oh, wait, this thing? No. Where are my artifact weapons at? Let's get some artifact weapons in this thing. There's another set that's really good with this. Hold on. That works super well with the rogue daggers. Do not have it anymore? I might not. You could just ooga booga. You know what? I'm feeling ooga booga. I'm feeling kind of primal. I'm feeling kind of wild, boys. Let's do this just to make it easier on myself. I don't have a good mog. I don't have a good mog. I just want to look like a self-respecting player. When somebody looks at me and figures out that, oh, he's actually queuing up as a assassination rogue. Really? Okay. Weird. At least I want to look good. Base shower skins, they look good, man. They look good. So I'm down. What's up, Ren? Hope you're having a good one. You know what? I'm even gonna make a quick switchery here because I feel like this mog on a male Nightborn looks aight. But if you go female Nightborn, it doesn't matter because I have a mask anyway, right? Huge. Nice. That would look good. Look good, feel good, play good, yeah? Alright, so now I'm trying to remember. How do you play this thing, dude? It's been a bit. It's been a second here. Okay, chat. Hold on a second. Because I do want to test this thing out. I do want to see how it goes. MTSS daggers are dope. Dude, they're so good. Assassination daggers are so good. They also go in your back too. Ooh. I mean, they've always done that, no matter which skin, but like, oh, they look so good. These blades in particular, like ghost blades that keep changing their form. So like, if let's say I go into combat and you could see them as separate blades. Right now they have like this like upturn blade. Now they're downturn blade. They shifted their look. One is a bit of an upturn blade. One is downturn. Now they're shifted back. Oh, they just adjust. There's like a couple different, like two, I think at least 2 presets, I believe. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to use my curing ability as soon as possible and just dot everything, yeah? I believe. And then I get sliced at some point, or basically at all times. So isn't it like in Venom at 5 targets, and then Crimson Tempest like above that? Hopefully. I don't remember what my opener should be like, by the way. I don't remember at all, but we're gonna give it a try, man. We're gonna give it a shot. We'll try to see if we can get into. I really want to do a plus 20, if at all possible. Like a solid plus 20. If it could be a freehold, even better, because I feel like it's so difficult to mess up freehold. Like, it's almost impossible to mess up a freehold. But, you know what? Vortex isn't terrible, because it's like a nice cleave fight. A lot of Vortex is cleave. Now, Tharis isn't bad either. But it is some big AoE. It is kind of spooky. I think Underrot is good. I always have fun with Underrot. And I kind of like Uldaman too, like as a dungeon. On Fortified, it's a little bit tough, but like, not terrible. Alright, this is where they check out my spec, they see that I'm Assassination, and this is where they toss me the boot, man. I'm just expecting it, chat. I'm just anticipating it. I won't even be mad, honestly. I guess I can go more crit. That'll be fine. Oh, was your vault? It's actually decent, honestly, not terrible. Could have been a little bit stronger, but I'll take what I can get. Honestly. It's just item level increases everywhere except for my rogue. But everybody else got something out of it, so I'm happy. How long do we have? How long do we get to choose where our weapons go? I want to store my knives on my head. Like this like one of those like comic arrows that goes through your head. I mean, as an undead, I imagine like there's no brain in there, so that's a holster, right? That could work. I don't think I need to listen if that's a serious question. But yeah, Baldur's pretty good. Says you, Dal, bro. It's gonna be weird spec, man. Dal, pick for me: Blood Elf, Shadow Priest, or Undead. I can't decide. Not based on race or spells. Just can't decide between the two. I like Blood Elf because the racial is really useful in key situations. Undead isn't bad, but there's just not a lot of fears in the game. I think I'd go Undead for like aesthetic, but I feel like Blood Elf racial is pretty useful. That Torrent is good for resources, but also good for mana, but also good for the, especially if you're going to be playing Priest, like you're probably going to be healing. I feel like that Master Spell, that second Master Spell for free as long as you're in position, is really solid. Undead is decent. I feel like it's good if you want a PvP. That's what I would do. I would do Blood Elf if you're looking to PvE, and Undead if you're looking to PvP. That'll probably be my choice, honestly. Like if I just had to guess. Let me see what kind of an opener we could do as this thing, by the way. I just want to... Oh, we got a group. So maybe I can do that. Okay, so all the bat, I want to do this. I want to do one of these, and then we want a fan. And I guess I just want to, like... Envenom single target, I guess. I gotta get a lot better at, like, the whole bleed them up and hit exsanguinate. Like, I just gotta hit that button as often as possible, I think. You know, doing, like, a 200k DPS on 5 targets, not the worst. Could be much worse, right? Also, my haste is so low. I literally feel it. I literally feel it. Oh my god, 12% haste at most. Oh, I feel that. I feel the sluggishness of it. Oh, that feels weird. Looking for a new PvE priest, I guess go to Blood Elf. Blood Elf is awesome, man. Blood Elves are great. I think we'd like Blood Elf a lot. Let's keep him in combat still. Is it the Shadow Flames things? Honestly, probably Shadow Flame is going to keep me in combat, isn't it? But it's okay. Asmir. We'll do an Asmir. Also, is the Kalimdor race gone? Or is that still... Oh no, they're still going. Okay, so I have a little bit of time left to get my whole Mog. I haven't even done any of it at all. Tauren Shadow Priest. Tauren is kind of good. But like, it's mostly for survivability. I feel like... It's like, tough situation, you need an ability, what's going to be more useful? I feel like stun, but like in Mythic Plus, there's usually running with other classes that have a stun. So like for the most part, I think it should be okay, you know? Just like being honest there. I feel like a Blood Elf is really good. What do you think Hunter is not go to the Blood Elf? Hunters are good, especially if you end up going into melee or if you have flexibility in how you get around. I don't like this guy looking at me, man. Oh! I like his like really like... not super relaxed Mog look and the shield. That looks great. That looks awesome. But he is checking me out, dude. It's people my hopefully these people my Mog, not my spec. He's probably like, what the hell is this guy doing play Assassination? Well, he better know what he is doing. He's got scored some way somehow, you know what I mean? He better know what he is doing. Wait, hold on. Do I have I do, okay. I was thinking I still had my food buff tied to my boots instead of my ring. 2% increased crit damage. Tauren? I mean, 2% crit, yeah, crit is good, but like if you're gonna heal, you're not really... I guess it depends if you're playing Shadow Priest exclusively, because I think you could maybe just run, I don't know, you could probably run like Troll or something, you know? Because that's got a big haste buff. Or, I don't know, crit is good. 2 crit damage and healing. If it's 2% crit damage and crit healing, I don't know, I still feel like the percentile crit stuff is better for damage than heal. Like, let's say, like, a tough situation, things are really heavy or whatever, right? Oh my goodness, things are gonna be super rough. What do? I need to rescue my allies. Well, I hit him, throw him a heal. It's 2% more effective if the crits. I just feel like that's not gonna rescue anybody. Like, for a consistency, I feel like that's better for damage. Like, if you're just looking for raw overall damage, crit damage is 2% crit is gonna be good. But for like those emergency situations as a healer, you don't really have anything that has to do with like, I need more consistent healing, because it all depends on the fight. Some fights you have a lot of healing, some have none. Some is gonna be like pop a cooldown and everybody's chilling, or like everybody dies. That's literally all the choices you have for the fight. So in those kind of situations, I just don't really know what you could do in that case, you know? It's just like, it's a very unique situation. It's a very weird and unique situation, and I just don't know if it really fits super well in all those, I guess, options. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like say it's the wrong move or whatever. You know, do whatever you like. At the end of the day, you should do what you like. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can just focus on her for a bit. I mean, we did kind of okay there. We're just kind of focusing on single target mostly. Ow, 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 bursting. Okay, we gotta heal somewhere. Here we go. Gonna run one of these. Just don't have it on my bars like normally. Like I would. I think I'm gonna save my big A with cleave for the next pack. At this point. It's gonna be dotted. It's my Assassination got dead for 7.1. Undead, if you're gonna PvP, it might be a little bit of a tough choice because there's a bug right now with undead rogues. Like if you're racial, random passive like shadow damage procs, and you're in stealth, it's just gonna take out a stealth. So there's a little bit of a bug. Just be aware of it if you are gonna be running it. It's not a terrible option, it's not the worst racial ever, but it is kind of bugged. For PvE, it's not a big deal. Unless you're gonna need like vanishes. And if you are, then yeah, it's gonna be a little bit weird, I think. Wait, literally couldn't even target you. Ouchies. Ouchies, ouchies, ouchie. I should do better at my whole like Kyrian calm points. I'm not great at it at all. Alrighty, boss time. I don't know if I have anything for the boss. Maybe I'll have some stuff. I have Deathmark coming up, so I guess there's that. We're killing the ad? Probably should, right? And kick the ad. Yeah, he's just melted. We're doing pretty good damage though. Like, that's not bad damage. That feels pretty good. That plays pretty good. I do like that. I could have just had a second bleed rolling though. I do feel like I kind of messed that up. Missed opportunity a little. Blood mirror, we could just kick it, I guess. Really need to. Nice. Oh, my damage went down by the end of it. Oh no. I guess after the big burst, it just kind of just drained. Alright. Unfortunate. That or did something wrong. Assassination rogue? Yeah, 7.1. Yeah. A 1.7. I would be a little careful with undead though. Like again, if you go to PvP specifically, I'll be a little careful. Like, it's not terrible, but it's just not optimal either. Oh my god, that guy. Not having Sanguine, by the way, is so nice. Damage is kind of decent. I guess I do get a little bit of funnel value too. A little bit of funnel action with that not trophic poison, the amplifying poison. All right, friend, which way are we going? Just gonna pop full cooldowns into this guy. Pop? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, I did end up trucking all the death mark into that one mob. I don't know if I really needed to. Actually, nah, probably is fine. It's probably fine. Then you should start putting ruptures into more mobs in general. I'm really bad at that. Oh, how that hurt. Oh, they all died. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Did I stun him? I stun him. I hope I'll live. It's just the tank keeping me alive right now. Oh god. I'm just bailing the hell out of there. I mean, I could hit him with this. Maybe that'll do something. Okay, they're kind of sort of dying, little by little. They are dying. Very, very slowly, but they are melting. I do gotta do a better job of like putting dots on everything though. Alright, I guess that worked out. Somehow, some way. That did work out. Alright. Subdal's been a while out of the game. I'll still plus king anymore. Mythic for Mythic Plus's subtlety is really good. I think if you're really gonna push Mythic Plus's subtlety is solid. But even then, right now, like even Rogue is not really all that great either. Like if you wanted like a best slot spec, augmentation would be it. Fire Mage, Shadow Priest have been really good. Although it might be one of the situations where Fire Mage, I heard, could maybe be replaced by Shaman, but who knows? I did. I fallen asleep last night. I was a Wildfire build. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I definitely was super bad with it because I'm just so not used to pressing lava bursts on cooldown to buff my stuff. Healer left. Healer left. He's just gone. I was gonna said, how do you like CC? Healer said UCC. This guy asked me, Dal, how you like the assassin buffs? And then the guy left. I'm not sure. Rip key, I guess. I'm not sure. What a snowflake. No one even said anything to that guy. The healer said, no, healer's the one who told us use card control. No one said anything to him at all. Nobody. No one said nothing to the healer. Healer's the one who told us use card control. We were like, all right. Hold on, I didn't even get a key done this week. Let me go. Maybe we can double back with these guys. Hold on, these guys seem like nice guys. Yeah, I'm down to do it again. Paladin getting reg fixated by Adam Megalol. Is that what happened? He died to an ad? And that's why he said, like, UCC. I just don't understand why he left. Like, it was, we were fine. We're like, we had some of us died, but it wasn't like a complete wipe on a poll. You know, things like that are gonna happen. Okay. Let me go see, because these guys want to still stick around. I want to see if I can get, hopefully, good key. 19 older. My key no go. My key no go. Forgot to get keys done with BG3 being out. Wanna do it? Yeah. Yeah, freehold sounds fun. We can do that freehold. I'll be down to roll another key. Let me finish the scale heal plus 20 if you want. Yeah, how long do you think it's gonna take? Because I can tell these guys, like, I got a healer that can come in and heal us. I can tell them just, like, to hold up. How long do you think it's gonna be, like 5 minutes or so? Because I think these guys will be fine waiting 5 minutes. And you could just kind of, like, quick join or suggest invite or whatever yourself into the group. Because that would work. Seriously, I hate the people, I hate this people. If you're so fragile, the Dodger and the keys stay in a little bubble. I have no idea why the guy even, like, left. He is the one who told us, the healer is the one who told us, hey, guys, could you CC? And I was like, cool. Hold on, if we don't find a healer, I got a friend that could heal us. He needs 10 minutes though. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him know, like, if they don't find a healer, I got a friend, he needs 10 minutes. But if you guys just want to run with a healer or whatever we get in LG, don't mind waiting for a good healer? Sure. 10 at most? Okay. I think they gotta wait. I think from the sound of things, they gotta wait, so we're chilling on you. Yeah, I don't know. So the guy, it was just weird what happened. I don't understand it. Like, no one really said anything to the healer at all. Everything was going peachy, hunky-dory. We had like a weird, like, not even really a wipe. It was like two of us died, but the tank lived and everything fine, right? Maybe like on the way back, the healer pulled something extra, like pulled extra mobs by accident, and then just got like, just rage quit. You know what I mean? I feel like I would have done the same. I feel like if I was like in a really crap mood for the day, my class just got nerfed, you know what I mean? I feel like my build is just not healing like it used to. I feel like my damage is just kind of in a dumpster, right? I would probably have done the same thing, honestly. Like if I were just absolutely just not having it, I probably would have. Although our damage for the overall wasn't looking that bad, because this is like our overall damage. So far, this is really, really early into the fights. It was looking like 200k, but it was looking pretty decent. 5% buff, I can't feel the 5%, but I'm surprised Assassin can actually do decent-ish sort of here and there. You know what I mean? Oh, man. But yeah. 5% is nice, though. I think it's going to be more noticeable in raids, because in Mythic Plus, the spec definitely does not have, like, that viability. But yeah, I think we're just going to wait on your run. Warlock buffs for PvP, yes, they are getting buffed left and right. So, Affliction Warlock in particular, 25%, if not 20% on Corruption and Agony both. It is nuts. Hold on, let me scroll it. 25 on Corruption, 25 on Agony, 15 on Drained Soul, which I guess like it's decent, 40% on the Oblivion PvP talent. Now, if I can find, none of these guys are going to be Affliction, are they? Yeah, it's going to be very, very unlikely. But like, if I could find a, an Affliction Warlock somewhere, the PvP talent of like, it's a big drain, Oblivion, 40% more damage. That's going to be mad, dude. I'm excited. Yes, Shamans did, mostly for PvP, but yes, they did get buffed for PvP. Shadowbolt also got buffed by like 60%. So like, imagine playing like a big Shadowbolt Instacast build. Maybe that'll be good. Demonology, Demon Bolt, and Dirt Bite also got buffed up. 20% for Demon Bolt, 10% for Dirt Bite. Even Chaos Bolt got a 15% damage buff. Dude, we had plenty of Warlocks this week too. For PvE, Shamans, no. Sorry, only for PvP. Although, I feel like Shamans don't necessarily need a buff. Like Elemental Enhancement, for example. They don't really need a buff. But they don't necessarily need a buff, but they need something in order to make him a little bit more viable for the current endgame. Yeah, because like compared to mages, compared to Shadow Priest, compared to evokers, Priest or wait for your friend Dal. It's up to you. It's up to you. They still need a little bit. Honestly, if this guy just wants to take a priest and we can go, like, we could do that too. Or if they want to wait for your Ren, like, I'm just gonna let them decide. It's up to them. These guys are really, really nice. I'm like, хорошего стрима и прекрасного настроения. Это крутой. Здорово, Звен. How you doing, man? Как дела, друг? Ты чё? Как дела? Надеюсь, все хорошо. Mrs. Irwin said, I hope you're having a good stream, my man. Okay, no worries, we can just wait. Awesome. Awesome. Ren, they are waiting for you. They're gonna wait on you. So as soon as you're out of that key, Ren, whatever you're doing, hit me up and I can get you an invite. And we can get you a summon and we'll be good to go. Because we have Lust, we have B-Res, we have everything, so we should be chilling. And it's just fortified. And it's bursting too, so that's gonna be... Maybe that's what the Paladin decided to bail, because he's thinking of like, we need a Shadow Priest for the bursting. I do wonder if they're ever gonna do anything for bursting though, like to make it a little bit easier, because right now it's sometimes, like, especially for big pulls, it feels like you need a priest for that dungeon or for that affix. But I wonder if they could adjust it or like do something with bursting, so you don't need or feel like you need a priest. You know what I mean? But who knows? But for PvE, it looks like Assassination, Rogue, Protection Warrior, and Mystery were the only ones that really got buffed up. Amok. Speaking of shamans, I think it was it maybe Jonathan that said it yesterday? But someone said that maybe like there's a chance that fire mages could be replaced by enhancement shamans. Just in general for mythic classes. It is a melee, so it's like you're putting yourself in a weird spot because you're gonna be putting yourself in danger. But damage wise, they're pretty good for it. Damage wise, they got the numbers to make it happen. So there's always an opportunity there. I do wonder how that's gonna go, if the meta is actually gonna like swing in that direction. Enhancement, probably enhance, yeah. Like, you're not gonna run Ellie, you're probably gonna run enhance just because they have raw damage numbers and mythic pluses. Good AoE. They are a melee though, so you're putting them in danger compared to a fire mage. Elemental, I think, could replace them, but they just don't have the same numbers. Which one do you think is better, Enhance or Elemental, damage-wise for PvE? I think I've seen a lot of Enhance more than Elemental. That being said, I feel like there are fights where Elemental can do well. It just needs like a fight that benefits it. You know? It needs that encounter that fits its archetype. But yeah. Because you need a big AoE encounter, mad big AoE, lots of earthquakes, and like where Fire Mage excels in is like single target, 2 target cleave, 3 target cleave, stuff like that. Yeah, that's where it does really, really well in. Where as the other spec, not so much. But you know, I guess it's decent. I guess it's all decent at the end of the day. I just started playing during Affliction. What is the opinion on them? I love Affliction. I want them to be a lot stronger than they are right now. They are really fun to play. Really, really cool. It's a very fun maintenance playstyle of dots and stuff. I think it's pretty cool thematically. It's just strength-wise, it's not super strong. There are some fights where they're really good in like in raids, but like in Mythic Pluses, I really want them to be a lot stronger for M+. I would love for Affliction to become meta again. You know, they're fun. And there are Affliction Warlocks that are pushing high-end content. Like, they can do pretty well. Just in the current meta of like what's been super dominant by Fire Mages, Shadow Priest, Evoker combo, I do wonder if Affliction Warlock can take a Fire Mage's spot now that Fire has gone through a couple of rounds of nerfs. And I guess the question is going to be, does it synergize well with the team, and does its utility work and in terms of like bringing an Affliction or a Warlock in general over a Mage? Because Mage utility is still really, really good. And even if the damage is a little down, I think they're still going to make it really strong. I mean, if you know Kalamazi is really good, dude. I think if anybody is going to be able to make him work, he would definitely give him a try. But if I should put in some numbers, it's not even the numbers section too, right? It's because what makes a Priest, Evoker, Mage combo good is because those classes also bring really good utility stuff to... Oh, here's another rogue with the set as well. McDagger X, what a Dave. What a goober. McDagger X. I like it though. What a goober. But yeah, like it can do well because it's not really a question of like damage for them, honestly. You know, it's not an issue of damn. Why is it so high for Aug Evoker is really lame gameplay and damage wise at the end it's really bad? Because it buffs, it's not the damage of the spec, it buffs everybody else. Evoker, you don't look at their damage, you look at the damage that they're making you do, right? So even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, the buffs are huge. Plus, it's not only buffs to DPS, it is buffs to tankiness. Like tanks are sturdier. You can also give support to your healer to make the healing a little bit stronger. You could do a lot more of those utilitarian things, and you have a cheat death and you're very, very tanky on top of it too. And you provide like just a lot of support to a party that makes dungeons and some of the difficult content a lot easier to get through. It is solid. What about Fury Warrior turn between Rogue and Fury? Fury, I think, are a lot of fun. I played one yesterday. They got some cool builds. They're very, very enjoyable. I feel like if you want a no-nonsense class, Fury is the way to go. Comparing them to Rogues is difficult. I feel like Fury and Rogues are actually a lot closer, I think, in terms of, like, value. Okay. Healer friend is ready. Anything you feel like. Anything you feel like, friend. I can end them when they swap. Monk, Priest, or Evoker? Priest is pretty good here, right? Priest for Mass Dispel. Priest for Mass Dispel if I had a choice, man. Because with Bursting, that's going to be huge. Although Monk is also pretty good for it, but Priest, Mass Dispels, you just could use it more often. But yeah, if you're giving me a choice, Ren, I'm gonna do Priest for Mass. Damage dealt by buffs is higher than the actual DPS. Yes, way higher. Like, okay, so the way you can actually see Evoker DPS contribution to a party, you can see it through a if you go to logs. If you go look at logs, them buffing other classes, logs found a way, or at least they were given by Blizzard, like a way to do the math. Where, okay, you're gonna have, let's say, like a Hunter. Hunter gets buffed by the Evoker. On details, Hunter does way more damage than the Evoker. But logs are able to calculate how much more damage are they getting because of the Evoker, and are able to transfer the damage into the Evoker. Procs that Evoker applies for that class also go back to the Evoker. A lot of the empowerment mechanics also come back to the Evoker on details because they're able to calculate how much of a contribution was the Evoker, how much harder he made his friends hit for. So when you look at it, Evoker's bars are huge. When you look at that, their contribution, they're not the personal damage, but their contribution is mad. They're really, really, really strong, but they're only as strong as the classes that you have, like, what is it? As the classes that you have in the raid. But if you got a bunch of pumpers, like Evoker's gonna make you hit even harder. You know what I mean? Even harder. So like, yeah, it's just really solid. It's really strong. Like, you won't be able to see the details. The only way you can see that is if you look at the, logs and stuff. They did make a version of logs though, or details, like logs. WoW Logs made a version of it where it was a, like they basically can do the calculations like live. So you can kind of see the Evoker contribution pretty early on, man. All good, fam. Don't worry about making us wait. Honestly, these guys are fine just chilling. Would you say having Demon Hunter is useful in this patch? We need a reset. Don't run in. Need to reset. Oh no! Whoops. Hold on, is this still like higher? No, it's level 51. We can just run through them. Demon Hunters feel useful in this patch. Yes, Demon Hunters are very useful. In raid, they're a must. Because in a raid setting, they offer a raid buff, they have darkness, they have awesome CC with silences and AoE stuns and metamorphoses. Like, they're pretty survivable, generally pretty tanky. They're awesome. Yeah, Demon Hunters are great. And they also got buffed up for PvP, so that should make him even stronger in that department. Which they weren't like bad for PvP, but like, they only got stronger, so it's only a buff, right? Yeah, Demon Hunters are awesome. How's the Monk as a DPS choice? They're great. Honestly, not a lot of people sing the praises, but they actually are pretty strong. Actually solid. Actually a solid class. I think if you end up playing like a Windwalker, not only is it a fun playstyle, because I love their mastery. Oh my god, I love their mastery. It's so good. But like generally, it's just a good class. I think I would like him a lot too. Happy with WoW went back to sort of vanilla spec trees. That being said, do you think the revamps or a few classes, do you think they've tried too much at once? No, I feel like they've done everything they've done so far with any kind of revamps, right? Any big restructures of talents have mostly been successful. And by mostly, I'm just gonna kind of kind of coach it for myself, just because like maybe there's a rework that just didn't work out super well, but like Red Palette rework has been fantastic. The mastery scaling is a little weird now, so because mastery lost value, but there's so much more flavor to how you choose to play your paladin. It is so good, right? Mage rework has been great too. They've got even more utility, more interesting stuff in general. It is great. I would say, who else got a rework? Shadow Priest rework has been good for them too. Like, it changes the direction. Instead of like being a Mind Seer class, you're Cleavy, but like it's actually also been really, really solid as well. Who else got a rework actually recently? Not a lot, right? I mean, the Augmentation Evoker, that's not even a rework, there's a whole new spec being added. That's also been, I mean, successful at the very least, right? I think there needs to be more reworks. Oh, I guess Druid's got a couple of new things here and there, which has been good. I mean, it's just iterative process, right? You got yourself talent trees, and you can make them better. There's a lot of community feedback that can help adjust their direction, so classes can get more variety, more flavor, more ways to play, and have more build choices, you know? Because it's all about choices at the end of the day. You have all these talents, and if only like a handful of them are actually good and viable, that feels bad, you know? So the more choices we can get with these, the better. Okay, I'm gonna get hit. Unless I dodge. Oh, I should have done this too. Yeah, I definitely should have done that before. Oh, we're doing pretty good damage though, chat. Well, look at this. Look at this though. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can just kite him out if you need to. I gotta sit pick up here. We can self heal. Yeah, like more choices is good. More choices is great. That guy's a little bit in a weird spot. Can't really hit him. Here we go. I'm gonna stun him, just so we don't get the grenade. Uh-oh, we're gonna get hit. We could pull the other set of mobs, honestly. You guys dead. We gotta get a res. That works out, actually. Oh, grenade. Oh, that's so good. Is Top Shadow from the Caribbean? I have no idea. I have no clue. It depends. What's up, Nighttime? Hope you have a good one. Top Shadow? I have no idea. I have no clue. These guys are just somebody I found in Pugs, and they seem really, really nice. So we're just doing the key together. Getting the weekly out of the way. That is a good question, though. I have no idea. But they said they would watch my content. At least like the Paladin and the Hunter did. So that's pretty nice. So I thought we should just run the key. We were doing a key earlier, and it's just like we had a healer bail on us. Not sure why. But the guy just maybe just wasn't having a good day or something. Who knows, right? Who knows how it is with Pugs, dude. Maybe the guy's just having like a days, just a case of like Tuesdays. Got bad vault stuff or whatever. You know? You never know, man. You never know. I do wish this spec has a little bit more like AoE presence in terms of cooldowns. Because I feel like CD-wise I'm just kind of limited, sorta. Actually, if we wait like a couple of seconds, I could go for the double rupture. Which would be really good. We're ready? Oh, he's waiting for mana. Okay, we do this. Oh, we probably shouldn't be here, by the way. This would be a bad spot, unless he does go for the Hunter. which he may.
Watch your step.
He might actually at that angle. Yeah, he could. He will, actually, in fact. Did I get like a fantastic opener just now? I feel like that's my first time actually getting like a solid opener on this guy. Ooh, give me that Kyrian. Also, this guy's a homie for taking all the stormings. I appreciate ya. I like how I never got hit so far. I'm just gonna get hit pretty hard though. Oh, good move, good move. You can pre-move those things, I noticed. I don't know if that was a thing back in the day. Might have been. This warrior's popping off though, man. That's what I was trying to do yesterday as a warrior. I couldn't do that numbers. This guy's doing work. I feel like if I had a little bit better haste, I would have done better. I think maybe that's what's holding me back on single target is that versatility over haste. So Assassination good now? 5% damage buff and 5% auto attack buff. I don't think it's enough to make him like insane or anything, but they're very fun. I will say that. They're very, very fun. But they will feel better in raids. I will, that is going to be true. And as for like good or not, I feel like they will be good for raids. Like especially with that execute mechanic they got. I feel like for raids they're going to be good. As for Mythic pluses, I wouldn't say it will be enough. I feel like it's still going to be subtlety. Just because you are going to do big pulls, big AoE. Subtlety has a like flexibility. Subtlety is only bad at like what 2 target, 3 target fights. Which is actually where Assassination is a little better in. But like for the most part you're going to do big pulls. And for the most part like secret technique is going to be mad. So I feel like you're still going to play mostly sub. But if you want to play Assass, I feel like there's some opportunity to at least get like some hierarchies done. As for like becoming like the next meta class, that'll be very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to like do, I think. It'd be easier than before, but it won't be that easy.
Charging.
Wait, I never got to triple rupture them? Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh no, I went down. One down with the ship. Looking back for you, my guy. Don't you worry. We'll get you here in a bit. Alright, if we go big pull, as long as we got mana, we'll be okay. Little slide, little cha-cha slide.
Watch your step. Run.
Big AoE here.
Target you.
Doing a couple of ruptures here at the very least. Ow. You gotta be careful with that frontal. Melted. I still gotta avoid the frontal. Like, I'm really bad at that.
Run, target you. Watch your step.
Trying to stay right out of his AoE range. Kind of difficult, honestly. When I see this much energy, man, I remember how sub is. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, sub doesn't have too much energy regen, but like, all the rogues are now playing with subtlety, so it's really just ends up making up the difference, though. Like, to be fair. Yeah, go in there. Go in there. God, having to target like the right mob. Sometimes I find a difficulty in the spec. I don't know why. I think I want to go for a big cleave yet. We could do more ads, right? These guys maybe. Pull the big guy in. Or whatever he wants to do. What are the affix like this week? They're going to be fortified, storming, and bursting. So nothing too bad. I think bursting is going to be the only like top one. Wish I could shiv for you. I can't. Not as a spec. I actually have to use that shiv to do damage. We're just gonna keep going. I mean, I'm fine with that. Or he's just trying to kite him out, maybe. Oh, okay, interesting. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, we pulled extra. I guess we pulled guys from top. Unfortunate. I don't know how we did that. I wonder if it was like a random hammer or a random shield flying over there. Hey bud, you can play Assassin? Cool. What's up, LB? Yeah, my man. Not normally. I just wanted to see if the buffs work or how they feel. They feel pretty good. I feel like the spec is definitely not going to become all of a sudden, what is it? Not going to all of a sudden become like a monster in Mythic Pluses or anything. But in single target, I think that's where it's actually looking pretty decent, or at least competitive. Technically, the spec that's simming the best right now for single target and AoE is Outlaw, but in performance-wise, Subtlety has been solid. Assassination has been kind of behind. I think Assassin is going to be much better in raids though, because that execute mechanic, especially with how long you are in P3 for some of these fights. Ooh, yeah, that's going to feel great. We're going to try round 2. No ads at the top. Round 2. I like it. Oh yeah, I gotta remember there's a frontal guy. Or is there? Oh no, there's not. That's someone else hitting me then. Ooh, what am I getting hit by? The guy's walking, by the way. I don't know if we want to do a like a distract or whatever. I can hit with a distract. I don't know if you wanted to like have him path up into them maybe, but I had him distracted. Honestly, we should pull these guys. I'm just kind of pull the other guys on top of us, I guess. Oh god. They're soothed. We could chill. Ow, 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 ow. I'm a little afraid here. Not gonna lie, chat. I'll give this guy a bit of a slow.
I cannot use that fighting mode. Run. Run.
Oh, unfortunate. I think we're fine though.
Run.
Look at that pick going.
I cannot use that item mode.
At least they're dying like little by little. Ow, ow, ow. I don't have cloak for a bit, but I think we're mostly made it out of the woods so far. Mostly. Yeah, just guide them. Just guide them. You don't actually need to fight them. What are the affixes? Yeah, they're not too terrible. Have you heard anything about what affix will be for 10.2? No, we haven't heard too much 10.2 information so far. I am hoping we get more though, because it's like 10.17 is coming out very soon. So at this point, like we should start hearing stuff about 10.2. Because I'm excited, man. I think I'm about ready for the next season, honestly. In fact, I actually would have liked the next season a lot earlier. What is inspiration, by the way? Physical damage reduced by 5. Is that like a priest thing? Inspiration? It's like a boss. Okay, we'll just lost him real quickly, and we'll come back and do ads here. What is inspiration? In fact, hold on. Is that that got to be a priest thing, right? Oh, No. Wait, no, maybe it's like a warrior thing. Hold on. Maybe it's like a... Maybe it's like a shield thing? No. I was thinking maybe that's what it was. City door with a big old... You're giving me PI? Oh. You didn't have to. I'll take it though. You don't have to, but I will take it. Hopefully he knows how to do the whole hand of freedom trick. Or maybe not. Look at that damage. Ooh, this class with PI feels great. Alright, hold on. There I go. Give me that haze buff, give me the crit buff. Ooh, that's not great. Proper invasion for this one. Read on him here. Oh, that could have been bad. It's probably on me, isn't it? Or not. Did I dodge it? I feel like you could dodge the barrel sometimes. I'm not even kidding you, chat. I think you could dodge the barrel. Nice. We got friends? Yeah, hell yeah. And I don't have cleave yet, but we could just like put a thing on them. Crimson. Oh god, please. Watch out, watch yourself. Take care of yourself, bud. Take care of yourself. That harpooner is gonna be super annoying. Also gotta get a slice and dice rolling. Missing that entirely. Tell me, yeah, hand of freedom, yeah, boy, yeah, my boy. He knows the trick. Because we did a dungeon the other day with a paladin who doesn't know the trick. But if you guys didn't know, when you get barreled, if you use an ability that breaks movement speed reductions, so like Fade is a priest, Hand of Freedom is a paladin, Tiger's Loss is a monk, it also removes the barrel. Why? It looks like the barrel is coded to be an incapacitation effect, but also as a slow. So if you can remove the slow, you also remove the barrel effect in general. Did you want to skip or do you just want to go? Yeah, I was thinking maybe we just do a skippy. Skippy dippy. Can you post a talent link? Yes, I can. Let me go get, let me get us to the, let me waddle over to the lightning and I'll give you the build that I'm running. Here we go. So it's like nothing crazy. It's just an M+ build. Nothing special really. Promise you. What else do you want to pull? You want to pull maybe these guys, because we got quite a bit done. No, hold on, actually. What, I'm clumsy? Dude, look at this, dude. We picked up a dungeon group, right? With a paladin tank, a hunter, a warrior, and then a healer paladin. Healer paladin told us to CC and bailed. And the rest of the people, the other three in the group, were super, super nice, man. And people tell me, like, I know, like, bad experiences can happen and stuff, but man, you definitely can get some wholesome people in the community, and these guys are very, very wholesome. Really, really chill. I mean, then again, it is also like, what, 820 freehold is not the most scariest key ever. But it's just like, you can really get some nice people, man. Not everybody is just a dick. And I kind of like that, man. I like these guys. Should I just, I feel like I should just kill the turtle? No, I can't even kill the turtle anymore. I'll do this on the boss then. Real boss. Oh, the turtle on high enough fortified might as well be a real boss, honestly. This thing is actually just trucks. Also, I don't know why I defaulted into like Assassination of Legion, but I'm not even refreshing slices, dude. I'm not used to this. I think I'm running yours, but by the way. Okay, yeah, there's just not a lot of builds for Assass. There's another build that drops like saying and goes flying daggers instead. But yeah. Another hunter goes like warrior super bad. What is this buff that we keep getting, by the way? What is that? It's not like, it's gotta be like a tank thing, right? Or like an embellishment that I haven't seen like ever. 5% physical damage, man, that's really good. Man, I wish I had some real cooldowns with this PI, but it's okay. We got some stuff cooking. Then we also got range. I guess we'll find out in a bit here. There we go. Oh my god, it's so good. This used to be just an outlaw only thing. This, oh god, I can cloak it. That range used to be an outlaw only thing, but every spec cannot benefit from it. I love it. All right, actual burst. Just for a little bit. Also, the fact that I'm double shadow step on this thing, that is so unusual. Subtlety, you can't even really like afford double shadow step, just because you want to do as much damage as possible. Assassination is just on a whole new level. You could actually do double shadow steps. It has enough of like an economy for talents. Go for it. Oh, so good. That's good. I didn't do the most amount of single target damage, but I'm not really sure if I can without like proper haste. I have like none. I have like 12%. That's with a buff. Without it, 7. I don't know. I feel like I need to take all that versatility I got in my gear, which is like an outlaw subtlety thing, and switch it over to mastery crit haste. If I want to do any single target. I need big AoE, man. Subtlety feels weird. This DLC, I don't know. I think it's fun, but I definitely could tell you it did go through quite a few changes. Like, it definitely just, it's similar, but it's not exactly the same subtlety as some people would remember. I guess the best way to put it. Oh, that felt great, by the way. That AoE combo, we could just do Crimson Tempest. I feel like if that fight lasted longer, though, this is where my cooldowns would have just started falling out of style pretty badly. Oh, boss time? Interesting. Now I feel like I need to truck the boss instead. Bold move though, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, that hurt. We might have a one more res ready. Gonna cloak it. Let's see if we can blind them. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, if I can get myself full set of ruptures, I can just extinguish this thing. This boss is not a thing. He's a beautiful butterfly. Oh, you also you gave me PI Mike saying that's kind of dope. I wish I had a full vendetta and everything though, or death mark. But you know what I mean. Good hunter blade, by the way. I I've played with some hunters that just got like get a little bit more like lazy with the what's it called?
I cannot use that item yet. Which way?
With traps.
Watch your
At least I ran into pugs that have been like that. Oh, it's my fault. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much for walking with me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pop a heal. Pop a heal, make it a little bit easier on the healer. Come around, gonna do. I gotta now walk backwards. We're gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Okay, yeah, walk with the tank is what usually I do. I worried when further out. I probably should do that though. Oh god, anybody? It's done. Car trap. Do I have anything? I got nothing. Reason? Ooh. Solid. I'm just gonna waddle with this guy. I'm just gonna play it like super safe. This warrior. Oh, we're full of war. Okay, interesting. Okay. Just don't scuff it. We can't scuff this. Nice. I was hoping maybe we'll be able to just cheese off of the boss for a good bit with all these ads. That'd have been fun. Like one more mob or two, right? Maybe like two.
watch your step. That item is shockwave.
This thing is fun, by the way. I don't know, chat, if you can see this, but like, I'm just like so zoomed into the game. I'm literally leaning in. I'm having a lot of fun right now with this. The spec is a lot of fun. I like that it's got buffed. This is really fun to play. Easy, boys. And you know what? The damage wasn't that bad. Definitely a lot better than I expected it. A lot better. I do wonder if I went a little more haste heavy or more like heavy mastery crit, no versatility. That probably would play even better. That's a good ring, by the way, if you haven't gotten it. If you need it, that's a fantastic source of haste. This guy's popping up as BM though, doing work. Look at him. But this felt great, man. Beacon felt great to play with this too. Playing into Poison Edges, I guess it doesn't feel that terrible because it's like, it's your tier set, right? You deathmark something and then deathmark falls off and then you get like a nature buff that just makes your abilities do like 30% more damage, 20% more. No, that's the different one. Never mind, what I'm talking about, that's just the rupture damage. Which, by the way, ruptures do a lot then. But when deathmark expires, nature damage is increased by 40% for 30 seconds. So you kind of want to deathmark insta almost. That's bad. GG's all. Thanks for the key. Very fun. There we go. Thanks for staying. Thanks for being homies. Appreciate you, boys. That was awesome. Hey, this is a guild you're just gaming with subbed woman. Dude, yeah, dude, as the boys, what happened earlier, I joined them for a key, pugging, right? And if you know those guys. But I joined them. Enjoy the content. Appreciate you, boys. Appreciate ya. I'm gonna peace out, get another all done. Thank you, Ren, for joining, by the way. Do you want to do another? I got more also want to play. I want to play the warrior. But earlier I popped in with those guys. They're really nice dudes, by the way. We popped in. We're gonna do 20 underrot. We had a pally healer. Everything was going fine. We had like first kind of sort of wipe, but like we're still alive. We still killed the thing. But like 2 or 3 of us died to like one of the packs around Croc Tusk. Nothing crazy, right? But like we're still going. The healer told us, CC please. I was like, okay. No one said anything to the healer. Chilling. And on the way back, as everybody's running back, everybody made it back, but the healer just left. So we were like, I guess Key is dead. And then we're like, you want to do a 20 freehold? I was going to see, I told him like, I was going to see what key I have. And I just got like, I didn't get my keys done this week, dude. I only raided. BG3 has been my life. Baldur's Gate, man. I've been inside and outside of Baldur's Gate, dude. Through every crevice, every pixel of that goddamn game. It's been so fun. But yeah, they were like, hey, you want to just run this 20 freehold? So we did. Grab Ren and we're just having some fun with it. Check my heals for the spec. Wait, so you're holy. Wait a second. That's actually so... Heal? She has 1 heal and this man got plenty of those. Just 1 heal. This man has just got you with it. Echo Light, that's you big on mastery. What is that thing that does like a 10% DR on physical damage? Is that you or is that like something Pally do? That's new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But yeah, look at you, man. Holy Lights of Serenity, Flash Heals, good old Flash Heals. Got Holy Lights, Divine Star. You gotta try out they buffed your what is it, Holy Nova. You should have just ran Holy Nova. That would have been really fun, but it probably was a lot to heal though, wasn't it? But either way, it worked out. But next time, if you want to play Holy Nova. You can literally PI yourself and just Holy Nova spam in AoE. It's so good. That's awesome though. I love the PI. That felt great, by the way. It's sometimes desynced outside of my cooldowns, but for the most part, like I had something rolling with that PI, so it felt great, by the way. I mean, this rupture damage and that poison edges, which is also rupture, that's literally all you. Garrote, all you right there. Like all that dot damage, that's literally you. By the way, I love how dot heavy Assassination is. By the way, that's so good. Oh my god, this spec, man, it's actually really fun. I feel like my single target damage is actually dog water, but besides that, everything is great. Let me go turn in this quest real quick. We'll do another key. Holy Nova is fun, but I feel like Fade snares, Fade to remove snares inside you freehold. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I usually like just going damage builds, but at the high end key, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you would probably want to sacrifice some. Right, I think Legion Subtlety was much more fun with DFA. Oh my god, it was so good. And now I don't know, having to Shadowland Covenant and spells, I don't know. Shadowland Covenant spells are not terrible. Like Flagellation as a spell, first of all, Rogue Covenant abilities are all very like non-intrusive. They don't really force a lot into the gameplay. They just add a little bit of extra towards what you can play into. Flagellation is actually kind of cool. Like the mastery buff that it can do is solid. Inspiration. Yes. That's the one. I had no idea that was a buff. Inspiration. That's the one. That's the one. I had no idea that was a thing. But you can literally reduce our damage, physical damage taken by 5%. And in freehold, that's huge. I've been playing my Demon Hunter, really been having a lot of fun. I am so happy to hear that, Alessandra. They've gotten better for PvP, and they also should be... They're generally solid for PvE, especially Vengeance, but Havoc is also good. Is this one of those like, hey, yeah, Avarice. Hey, wanna join? $6.99. Wow. Let me see if I can just report that garbage. Get it out of here. Advertisement. Get it out of my site. Get it out of here. They're adding a feature where you can just block invites, man, for 10.17. Honestly, can't come soon enough. Playing Havoc? Havoc's a lot of fun. I gotta play Havoc more, man. I feel like it's one of those specs I almost never play, but when I do, I'm like, why am I not playing this? This is actually really fun. I don't know, man. I just gotta give Demon Hunter more of a try. Just so many alts. Normally, I have a hard time with alts as is. And then when you add Baldur's Gate into the equation, bro, it is impossible to keep up with everything. Anyway, final verdict on Assassination, it feels much better. The spec definitely got a bit more teeth to it. 5% buff here and there isn't going to be like a make it or break it situation for nobody, but it feels great to play. And if you do end up checking the spec out, I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. If this is like your main, you're going to have the most amount of fun with it. Let me go to Halls of Infusion just so I can like fly back to Capital City faster this way. Inspiration buff is up often. That's awesome. Crit Mastery build. Yeah, that helps out a ton. That's awesome. When you flash heal, you could also like have a flash heal like cleave onto a secondary target. Do both of those flash heals or just the primary one can proc inspiration, or can you like proc inspiration on 2 targets at a time? Because if that's the case, you could probably get like a 5-man party, like if you get lucky, like fully tanked up and there to go. Masters Oversight thanks to the Idol Earth Warder. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting one. I don't play with that trinket, but that doesn't seem that bad. You get 942 secondary stats split evenly. I mean, that's still really solid. You get crit and mastery and haste and versa, and the mythic pluses. Stats are good. But like, what is the chance of what is the proc rate of you getting mastery procs, by the way? Per netherite. Oh, per netherite, so it's like a gem thing. So you have to have a bunch of netherites equipped. Can I see like if that procs a lot? I'm gonna guess, no, not the alchemist stone. That's the other trinket. So Idol of Earth Warder is up 82% of the time. I don't know what the actual like big proc of the Earth Warder is. What would you call that? Maybe does it even have a name? Greater good horde. I don't know what that means. A gift of the aspects. That's probably it, isn't it? If that's the gift of the aspects buff, it doesn't proc all that often, but that constant mastery is great. Sockets to someone nice. Is that what I'm looking at? The Idol of the Earth Warder. Is it gift of the aspects? Is the proc rate from, or the proc ability from the trinket, or is it something else? If it is a gift of the aspects, I feel like that secondary stat combo isn't that good, but the constant mastery is probably pretty good though. Either way. Either way. Inspiration's up a lot though. Quite a bit. Unless it's all part of the same one, because maybe like it's all part of the same proc. Idol of the Earth Warder. But I wouldn't really know it. I don't mess around with that trinket, so I wouldn't really know what to say. I think it's right. Yeah, so then it looks like the full mastery buff that it offers isn't that amazing, but generally a good buff either way though. Portals are not account wide. Though it really sucks that portals are not account wide. Dude, I wish they were. That would have been so good. I do agree with you on that. I wish the portals were account wide, because it'd be nice, right? You get it earned on your account, not on your character. And that's, I think Blizzard understands that a lot of things that are account should be account wide, right? They understand like where the community is coming from. With it. Let's go back to like boy Nightborn. Although I might say female Nightborn. It look good. Honestly. Let's see, do I remember how to make it? Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Hold on. We're gonna go like a lemon face, and it's a masquerade. I more or less remember exactly what it needs to be. Look at this short. Oh, long better. Long is better. Eyes, definitely 2. Eye color purple, actually. That's what I started doing recently. Oh yeah, no headdress. I don't think I had any of these. I think I did either cheekbones or eyes. I don't remember. I think it might have been this. Wait, no. Guard. I think that's what the character looked like before. You can confirm, chat. Confirm or deny. And I think it's about right. I think that's what I had. Arcane. It's not like you really get to see it anyway. Oh, no, hold on. Metal bit. There we go. I think it's about what I had, chat, isn't it? Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about what Dalaran looks like. Although, like, female Nightborn do look really good. I don't know, maybe I should switch over to that. I do have, like... I did make a bunch of new characters, of my characters more Nightborns, just because I like the way they look. But the base master consists of which is huge, yeah. And both Flashy and Mini can proc idle inspiration. That's huge, yeah. The 82% uptime is massive, by the way. That's awesome by itself. You should take the screenshots before swapping female Nightborn. I mean, I feel like I play this character so much, I more or less should know what he looks like, right? It's my main, dude. I should know it like the back of my hand. But like, I don't know. I feel like my memory is generally pretty bad, but like, come on, dude, it's my main. That looks about right. That looks about right. Worst to worst, I do have like what character copied over on the PTR. You're right. That Coven spells are good, strong, but I mean, if they don't match too much, Flagellation is okay. But Reprimand feels more like a Paladin spell. I do agree with you. Like some of them, the whole like arcane look to them, or like that Nightfade blue, they should have like more of like a sliced slashing effect, like maybe like a yellowish slash or something, right? Or like a red slash, and be like not Echo and Reprimand, but maybe like, I don't know, or like a shadowy slash, and you could go like shadowy Reprimand, right? Not Echo and Reprimand, but a shadowy Reprimand, or I don't know, call it like Ghostly Strike, or no, that's already a talent for Outlaw. I don't know, call it like Shadow Strike, bloody, yeah. But the thing is, I think the reason why they are not really looking to change any of those Covenant abilities is because of visual clarity, right? When you see a Death Knight with a grippy hand clawing in every angle, in PvP specifically, you know the Death Knight is looking to grab you in, right? When you see a warrior throwing down a spear and you get speared with that arcane thing, you know it's a warrior throwing down a spear. But if you change it to like a physical spear and now it's a physical chain, visual clarity no longer exists for that ability, and players would have to relearn what that looks like, what that sounds like, what that feels like, all that. Even if it functions exactly the same and you just have like a spear and a chain next to the spear instead of like an arcane tether. And that visual clarity is something that I think they're really unsure about, specifically for PvP, and they might not want to do that for middle of the season. I think at some point in the future they should adapt those abilities to be like a gladiator spear instead of a spear of bastion, you know? Grippy hand should just be like maybe consumption, and a Death Knighty looking arm. I mean, they don't even need to change that one because like that works out, but they could change the name of like some of these abilities, right? So they have more of like a class feel rather than like some arcane ability. But I think they're just trying to keep it there for visual clarity, and they will do it for at least an expansion, or at least until like the next major patch. But I also feel like that's something that is not the priority in changing anytime soon. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves another key done. We got our other classes got buffed up. We could do a paladin. We could do a monk and play Mistweaver. Full fist weave. Barely trying to actually heal. And trying to make something work there. You can save the look at the barbershop. Can you actually save the look at the barbershop? Wait, no way. Like you can go to the barbershop and be like, save appearance? No. Or you mean like just save like all the presets and just like memorize them somewhere. But chat, I want to do monk with fist weaving. That or protection warrior. It's been a while, man. Really? Hold on, now I want to look. Chat, while I do this, it looks about it like my character. Monk as a healer, Mistweaver, Fistweaver, or a protection warrior. If you can actually save appearances at the barbershop, that's incredible. Okay, here we are. How do I save? I can do rotate, left, right, reset, cancel, accept. Is that an add-on maybe? Is it an add-on that lets you save it? Might be an add-on. Because I'm not seeing anything. Nothing on the right, nothing on the left. Reset button. Behind me is a reset button, cancel button. Hey, what's up, Neroni? How you doing, fam? It saves it from the LVOI. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's an add-on then. Yeah, I don't run LVOI. Neroni, by the way, I'm doing Baldur's Gate playthrough, Dark Urge, and I ended up giving up. So you know that one hunter that you meet next to the Ethel's hut, I guess, cave, whatever you call it, and the witch. And there's a hunter over there, one of the, I forget what they're called, but he's looking for Astarion. I ended up just being like, here we go, and punched him out. It was like, all right, thanks, I'm going to take him back to my people. So Astarion is gone, and then Lae'zel and Shadowheart had a spat, so now Shadowheart is gone. And then we also did the evil playthrough, so Gale didn't like that. So now it's me and Shadowheart, or not Shadowheart, Lae'zel rolling in. And it's been interesting, because I only been able to get like what, side companions, but I'm getting to explore Ranger, by the way, that are busted. And then Druids, which are so good. Like, oh my god, basically a cleric, but even better. Literally better cleric. At least from a healer perspective. It's so good. But yeah, I've been messing around with it. It's been kind of fun. It's an add-on, yeah. I don't know VOI either. It's gotta be an add-on, but that'd be such a good feature though. I like this character, looks like a drow. He does look like a drow, doesn't he? Except my rogue character that I did a main playthrough, I did tiefling. I wanted to do drow. I am currently doing a drow character for like the Dark Urge. Dude, no one likes drow in that in Faerun. Every time you meet people, if it's just like, yeah, I don't have the button for save look. Let me show you. Yeah, I don't have the button. That has to be a LVOI thing. But that's awesome, man. If that wasn't WoW, that'd be great. Yeah, top here, I don't have it. Don't have the button. But that'll be such a nice feature to add. Just had a game where we killed the crow with the laptop. That's so watching. Dragonflight player, dude. Yeah. Are you gonna go follow all the way through with the? Because you could kind of like start an evil playthrough, but then it can also change direction at a later time. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but like, are you gonna go full, the absolute, the cult, or are you gonna maybe potentially adjust? LUI narcissist, I think. Okay, narcissist. It might be one of those two. I don't use either one. What do we decide, chat? Monk? We'll do monk. We'll give the monk for the night. Because monk was really fun yesterday. I do want to play warrior if I can. But yeah. I remember early on near Onium, into the development of the game, they were like, we did a lot of research in order to like make sure the combat is right, make sure the environment is glorious, right? Make sure all the characters are stand out, and make sure the sex scenes are as best as they can be. And everybody in the community were like, Everything else was fine. Everybody was like, what? And then we're like, yeah, so there's gonna be some stuff you'll see in Act 2, Act 3. Yeah, maybe some stuff in Act 1. And we're like, okay, interesting. And then they had the Astarion bear thing. Like, you know that we're trying to get attention at the time, dude. They were just like, all right, let's gotta find a way to drum up a bit of attention. Also, I'm a big fan of the voice actors. Like, they've been kind of like doing like voice lines of their characters to each other on Twitter recently. And it's not like I follow any of them, but they've just been showing up because they've been looking at Baldur's Gate stuff. And I mean, they seem like really wholesome people, by the way. The person that does the narration in that game too is the same person that played one of the characters in Divinity. And she's the narrator basically for the game. And there's like a whole video section now of like her outtakes during the development of the game. And she's hilarious, bro. Actually really funny. We had to try to kill the Oathbreaker Knight of the camp. Was it because the Dragonborn player kept throwing? I did not know you could. We tried. Can you even kill him? Is he killable? Because I'm doing a playthrough with Matux and we got a paladin and he became Oathbreaker. And now the dude's just chilling there, the Oathbreaker guy. I'm like, do we fight him? Do we not fight him? And it's like, well, he's level 12. I'm like, I could take him. I could chuck him into the river. I could throw him. I just can't throw him far enough yet. I'm trying to see if I can get a bit more strength. He's level 12 and you're just level 4. I feel like I could throw him in the river. I just need a little more strength. I just need like, I need those gloves from Act 3. I don't know if you got them or not, but they're like, they basically just, they set your strength to 23. So I can literally take all the points out of strength, throw them all into Dex or into, I guess I could throw them into anything really, couldn't I? I could throw them into Constitution and Dex, I guess, or whatever. But it's just like, while you're wearing those gloves, strength 23. Why? Just because I don't think it can add up to like get 20 strength from like leveling and then at 23. It just sets it to 23, but it's still really, really strong. Can throw him into the river? No, I thought I could. I tried throwing the deep gnome player into the river. It wouldn't let us. Oh, okay. So in the camp you can. Okay, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I could, because it lets me pick him up, but it's like I can't really go further than that. I haven't tried throwing him, and I thought, okay, well, if I get him closer to the river, like shove him, pick him up, toss him, maybe that'll work. But that's usually how I solve a lot of my problems. Is I'm either throwing my weapon at things, or I'm throwing things into into a chasm. Two ways of going about it. My favorite barbarian build, the Throwbarian. Alrighty, let's actually get a key done, because I can talk about the game all day. Alrighty, heals. We respect bursting in here. I mean, I could join up, right? I think it'll be fine. Maybe. Get like a decent key out of the way. 17, 19. I feel like I could do like a decent key with this thing. Of course I could do like, I think I could heal with 19 bracket height. Like a 45 bracket height, I think I could do it. Although I'm not a priest, I think I could do it. I do have revival, so at least once in a while I'll be able to do stuff. There we go. Hey, yeah, which buffs? So we got buffs for prop warrior, PvP buffs, by the way, all across the board. We got armed warrior buffs, warlock buffs. We got even like let's get buff for PvP. A lot of classes, but the ones that were some of the biggest ones were warriors and warlocks, actually. But for PvE, Protection Warrior got buffed. It's going to be a little bit tankier. Assassination Rogue got buffed too. 5% more damage and auto attack damage, which is actually kind of solid because it's just like it's more of like a raw 5% rather than like a partial 5%, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't actually. Well, I need the bones. I need the Blood Hunter, right? Blood. There we go. That'll do it. Belt? Do the belt? No belt? No belt. But yeah, Prop Warrior got buffed. Mistweaver got buffed for PvP, PvE. When it comes to like healing, fist weaving in particular. Okay, I have a list right here actually. So Warlock got buffed. Enhancement lost some burst, but gained more sustained damage. Elemental got buffed for its on-use abilities like Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, but a little bit toned down on his Flame Shock PvP damage. Disc Priest got a bit more value towards his Power Word Shield without having to spec into Aegis or Wrath. Marksman got burst damage buffed all across the board. Explosive Shot 20%. Kill Shot for Beast Mastery. Master Marksman for marksmanship, so it's sustained damage, but also Rapid Fire, 40% damage in PvP, up from 25. Augie got a bit of a nerf in terms of its group support stuff, but it's a little bit better in terms of its overall damage in PvP. So that's nice. Havoc Demon Hunter, buffed all across the board basically. A little bit nerfed to I-Beam, but that's really about it. Frost Death Knight, also buffed up. You can use Remorseless Winter to stun things a lot more consistently. Frost Fever, Frost Strike, Remorseless Winter all got buffed up as well. Necrotic Aura nerfed a little bit, but it's not going to be that big of a issue really. With the buffs they've gotten, you'll be just fine. Holy Paladin is another one that also got nerfed this week. Fire Mage got nerfed in terms of its AoE damage as well, and Guardian in terms of its healing. So hopefully that'll give a little bit more variety that people were looking for when it comes to the Mythic pluses, but we'll see how that goes, you know. We got a Shadow Priest, so we're chilling. Awesome. The haircut looking freaking so damn bloody fresh, my man. Looking handsome as ever. Love the bits. What's up, Dennis Rabbit? How you doing? Hey, hope you're having a good one. Yeah, man. I thought I had the choice either to stay at home and just play more Baldur's Gate and just be lazy, that or get out, get some IRL stuff done, get a haircut. It wasn't even long, but now it's so short. Oh, it feels so good. Like actually being able to scratch my head just with nothing in between. Okay, this guy's gonna die. It just feels great, man. Feels awesome. All right, Fist Weaving should be like super solid now, hopefully. Unless this thing is just bugging. Yeah, this thing is bugging. Oh god, I'm gonna need more healing for myself and everybody else here. Let's go big heal right now. Big heal. I'm actually having to heal here for a second. Okay, pop. Nice. I'll get this, since I am the healer. Hoping I get a proc, please. Yeah, here we go. Let me get the Enrager. Hunter? Yeah, Hunter does do it. Okay, I am not gonna be in my thing ever, am I? Never gonna be in my freaking, what's it called? Phaline. Oh god, we're fine. We're fine, right chat? I think we're okay. We're okay, we're fine. Nice. Good heal, good dispel. Fantastic dispel. So far, I don't think I've ever been able to fist weave at all. I feel like so far any kind of healing I'm doing is actually like hard heals. At least that's what it feels like. Oh my god, this man, every time. Bro, please, live, survive. Big heal, hopefully that'll be decent. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Let's say heal myself a ton, there we go. Yeah, these things hurt, man. Everything here hurts. Oh god. Yeah, you're gonna need something. Try to keep you boys alive as best as I can. But everybody's a little bit like a distance away from me, aren't you? Yeah, we're fine. Just stabilizing a little bit. I think I just need to be a little more aggressive with my like actual like combat healing. Because I need to be using that a lot more often. Otherwise I'm just gonna be like out of mana and out of resources. My hair was perfect down my back. I cut it Thursday. It was weird, dude. Oh, it's not good. That happened quick. Can I just like boop him? Get this man back over here as soon as possible. Hold on, I'll keep you alive. I'll keep you here. Priest friend, just run. I actually can't even help you. Alright, this time I got you. This time you're actually gonna be alright. Sorry about that. That was my fault. Do a big heal. Big heal. I do feel like my fist week healing is probably not feeling a lot strong right now though. But maybe that's why they ended up buffing it. Which feels kind of apt, honestly. Feels like something that probably did deserve a buff. That or I just need to get like more aggressive. Do we have an evoker? No, it's just somebody using a trinket.
Watch your step.
Also, I probably should be using my like bird a lot more, shouldn't I? That's probably my fault. I can get us up. Up. Huge. Man, it feels great though. I can't even spec while being an old breaker. Oh really? Yeah, I did 1k gold to get my old back. Respectful. Yeah, they really wanted to make it like really punishing if you break your oath. They wanted to be like, okay, it's gotta be like, it's gotta mean something. So they were, I guess they decided to make it super expensive. I haven't really got to play with the paladin myself though, so I haven't really got to test out old breaker yet. So I'm learning a lot about it from you though. I'm learning that old stuff is super annoying to deal with. Ow. Huh? Oh, just bolts. Okay, that's my fault. I could have interrupted one at least. That's my B. Coming back. You just gotta live. I don't know if the Shadow Priest got anything there or not. But everybody should be kind of survivable. Hopefully. Especially if you master spells. What add-on are you using for your damage fonts? It is different. For me, I believe it is just default. I don't think it should be any kind of add-on or anything like that. I am pretty sure it is just default. I usually run my add-ons super light. Like I don't really like a lot of add-ons or a lot of like add-on influence with all my WoW stuff. I like to keep it like super light, super chill. Like the actual fonts, like the damage and the healing fonts? Yeah, nothing special about it. I thought you meant like maybe like details right here, but I believe like that's just also default too. I think we're trying to see if we can avoid those guys, but what else can you do, yeah? Ooh, that burst thing hurts. Also, that's a big bird. That's a massive pet. What the hell is that thing? It's a raid boss. Look at that thing. You see that? Why is it so big? Is that normal? Chat, is it just me or is that not normal? That seems like a big bird. Literally the big bird. I just spelled myself just to get us up and at it. The bad breaker really is really nice. Rather let everyone have advantage and tech and target him up. Ooh, I do want to try out like some of the paladin abilities though, because I just don't really know like what each one of the what's it called? What would you call with paladins? Each of the oaths do. Like I just don't really, I'm not super familiar with them at all. So I haven't really got to try them or anything. But I definitely do need to spend some time with them as well. Oh god, the bloody bites, man. They're so brutal. Oh my god. They're brutal. God, the bloody bites. Gotta heal through them. It's literally grievous. But an extra mechanic. Why did I do this on 19? This might have been actually a bad idea. Please, please. Yeah, there we go. I just want to save my big heals for like later. Because I know we're gonna need it. We should be fine. Yeah, we healed this pretty quickly. I had to use a lot of cooldowns there, but I think it's worth. Oh, please, please, keep yourself alive, friend. Choose life. Choose life. I literally can't get over there. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna chill. I'm literally just gonna AFK, I guess. So I can't even get over there. Hopefully they can dispel me, though. Or break me. Break me out. Dispel the... Actually, he could just mass dispel this guy, couldn't he? I'm in a bad spot. There we go. I got nothing here, by the way, for full heals. Oh god. Oh god. That hurts a lot. Hold on. It's just me and this guy that got a heal full. Oh, never mind. We're chilling. Hold on. I just need a couple of kicks. A couple more kicks and we'll be chilling. He's alive. I don't know how. Wait, I'm still not alive. Okay, now we're good. That is so hard hitting. Wait, you can actually kind of sort of be right out of range. Oh god, except when that happens. Oh my god, dude, that's rough. But I feel like if I was a little better prepared, that would be totally healable. God, I like this class a lot, but I feel like I'm so bad at it. Like, it's so fun, but I feel like I'm really, really terrible with it. It's almost like if I don't play it all the time, I am just out of practice. Especially when it comes to like more challenging content. That, or maybe that's like, maybe it's just a sign that like a pure healy build, a heal focused build might be the play. That, or I'm just like not super good with my like damage rotations. I do need to use my chi stuff a lot more often though. I also need to use my bird a lot more than I am. Like here I probably just should have went over the bird. There's just no point in not doing it. Very impressed with you. I like a DNB. I'll make stuff a lot if you're interested. But what? I'm tripping then? What do you mean? What add-on using? Yeah, I'm not using any kind of add-on or anything. Well, I mean, Deadly Boss Mods is like the only thing I'm really using, if anything. But I do try to be super, super light on my add-ons. Just, I never really enjoy like being super bogged down, just relying on add-ons, especially like when I play PTRs and betas of the games. Right? That's where it just gets like super, super unfortunate sometimes. I mean, I do have weak auras for like raids, right? Some, but even there I don't try to go super, super heavy. I'm just doing some liquid drum and bass and be plays for mood. I still like the music. If you wanted me to... Wait, what? Hold on, let me make sure I get that right. Make sure I read that correctly. Sorry, the tank is just pulling from one mob to the next. I just gotta, I feel like I gotta focus up a little bit just to make sure no one dies. Very impressed that you like drum and bass. I don't really make myself an ad, but if you're interested in, I'm doing some liquid drum and bass. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, for sure. That sounds neat. Okay, are we gonna be able to live this? With the bird, should be fine. Yeah, with the bird, we're actually hard chilling. God, this man's healing. Please live. Okay, I barely survived, man. Breath, bad spot. I tried to heal that man, dude. I tried to heal him. Oh, I have these ads on me. This doesn't feel great. Look at this poor cloak. Is it just like the rot fiend, I guess, just being annoying? It is, isn't it? Oh, that's super weird. Can't really hit that thing at all. I'll just big kill us. I don't know if I really needed to do there, but that'll work. Yeah, I just gotta like listen to whatever is NCS got, just because like I need to be careful about like copyright on YouTube, and NCS makes things a lot easier when it comes to streaming. Although I was thinking of doing like some licensed songs or something. I just don't really know how the process works super well. Not super familiar with it. But getting like some properly licensed tracks would be kind of nice. Oh my god, live, my man, live. Oh man, I'm just worried about this guy. Just worried about him. Oh, we might be in a bad spot here. Try to keep all you alive. Kinda doable. Ah! Oh. This guy needs to be like super careful. I'm doing the very best I can on my end. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That could have been really bad. Don't try it now. I don't want to get you in trouble. All good. But if you want to like send me some of the stuff you do over like on Discord or whatever, like in the DM or something, that'd be totally cool with that. Yeah, like if you just want to like show me your stuff or like SoundCloud, I don't know, whatever you got going on. Yeah, I'm always down to listen though. And always down to peep some stuff. Like this right now, it feels really good when it comes to Mistweaver. The image is very passive, very chill. Some burst healing required here and there. Some like spot healing required. But like for the most part, I could just kind of chill and everybody's maintained fairly well, right? Usually one target maybe takes a few big hits, but it's just chilling. And this is my favorite. Where it gets really hectic is like when I actually have to like hard heal people. And that's where I feel like a lot of that like Fistweaver action just kind of goes out of the window. It's just like I actually have to like start properly adjusting and topping everybody off. Start going for that soothing mist into envelopings and hope that'll be enough. I feel like maybe I just need to like just go more damage focused. Because I always have had a hard time when it comes to like deciding when is a good time to like punch, or when is a good time to like spinning crane kick versus blackout kick. Like on single target, there's no an issue, but in AoE, like lots of mobs, probably just spin to win. And other times, like it's just been a little bit more difficult to decide. Also, as a monk, can't you just port too? I thought you could port this before. Oh, that hurt a lot. But as long as I get like a second to get myself the get the Shaylun, I feel like every single time we're chilling. At least some of them got interrupted. I probably should have saved that touch of death for later. Yeah, we're chilling. This feels good, by the way. This feels pretty great. Like, if I can actually just fist weave. I think what I want to do is I want to, whatever next pack I go into, I want to try focusing on the fist weaving harder. Because I feel like that's what I just got to get comfortable with. Is just comfortable focusing on the punching, kicking thing. Punching, kicking, and screaming part of this class.
Dispel. Shockwave.
Oh, yeah. I should have topped him, honestly. That's my fault. Man, I really feel like I gotta focus up on this thing. I feel like this class needed like a DR or something, like a party DR. Like if I just be like, if I could just provide like some kind of like a passive DR to my allies, maybe like on a shortish cooldown, I feel like it would feel really, really good. Because there's other classes that have absorbs, DR as a healer, or like you can get a pre-hot rolling. This class is like you gotta respond to healing. It's not like I can really get a heal rolling or whatever, you know. I guess Cocoon is all I got. And just raw healing. But sometimes it feels like I'm having like a race with the damage taken. And that doesn't feel great at times. We're gonna try to see if we can do the Skippy here. Good luck. Oh, I actually made it. No mind. I got a bird on me. Are we okay? Birds are fine, right? Birds are okay. Birds are fine. This is gonna have to run over. Gotta go on my way to bed. Sounds good, my guy. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate ya. Hope you have a good one. Always welcome to hang out here. We'll be happy to have you again. Maybe I'll actually do kills this week with my Evoker. Are you gonna play Devo or are you gonna play other specs too? Are you gonna play Augie? Because Augie definitely is the play, man. Augie is definitely the play. Hell, even Preservation is really, really fun. I enjoyed that one too. I don't really know if I should be hitting the doggos or the boss here. Look at the boss, yeah. Bounding leap, maybe I stun him. Do I want to stun that? Or do I want him to leap? Oh, they hurt me. Oh, they bit me hard. Oh god, I'm dead. Unless... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that hurt a lot, man. They were right next to me. That was painful. How do I live that? I had a couple of those sippy cups. Those monk sippy cups. Wait, can I knock him into a trap? Ooh, yes, I can. Oh, sorta, kinda. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. But I can make him do this. Which way are they going? Okay, they're trying to leap over there. One of them is. Sorta. What is it doing? Okay, they both look like they're both trapped up. I was gonna say for a second, like, what the hell are they doing? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I was trying to figure out what they were doing because they weren't like focusing on anybody, and then just focused me out of left field. That felt great. That felt terrible, man. I'm glad he's dead. But like, I feel like I don't understand this fight from a heal perspective at all. Because I want to get in melee, and normally as a DPS, I'm almost never get targeted, and usually like the thing just get cleaved down. But we don't even have the ads on the boss, and we don't really putting him in the traps, not really throwing him into like a ton of stunts or anything. I just didn't really know what to do there. I just felt like I just froze. Quick pull maybe? Because we could do a good pull. A lot of mobs, but I don't think these guys would give us trouble, would they? Do your thing, my guy. Yeah. As long as I can just spin, like this is just gonna do a lot of healing. Like this is maybe what Miss Rumor needs, just a ton of mobs so I can just spin on them the entire time. Because I feel like I'll just never die to this. Except for that bloody bite. That could literally just kill me. But besides that, everything else feels great. Just in general, I haven't been playing WoW for 2 weeks, so LMFAO. What have you been playing instead? Also, are you going to be playing Starfield? Because that's coming out really soon. Are you a Starfield gamer? Because I'm thinking I probably should. I played Skyrim, I played Fallout. I feel like I should play Starfield. At this point, you know what I mean? At this point, it just been... Okay, I guess we're doing these guys? We could pull those guys too. I feel like they're not a lot of percent, but like better than nothing. I don't know, we're 91. Is that enough? Because I feel like this dungeon, I've done it a couple of times, but I never really learned percentages in this place at all. Remnant 2, COD Zombies, actually played a bit of Borderlands with friends, that's awesome. Any Baldur's Gate, because I thought you said the other day that you were downloading it. Did you end up playing it at all? Because I feel like you would enjoy it, especially if you got friends to play it with. I play BG. Yeah. How far'd you get? It's so fun, man. It's such a good game. Actually, solid title. Well, that's another thing I think monks could benefit from is if you had a little bit of like longer reach on abilities, like melee healing. If you just had a little bit extra range on your abilities, just a little bit. I think that would be a ton of fun. It'd be really, really good. Because a lot of like melee have range anyway. Like rogues, feral druids, paladins even have a little bit extra melee range. Like being able to have a little bit safer melee range would be nice, man. Not completely in the melee. We're in Act 2? Let's go. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So have you guys done like everything in Act 1? Because there's a lot to do. I'm guessing you guys did everything. Especially if you got friends that you're playing this with. And they'll probably know like more. I feel like I need more versatility in this thing. Everybody else around me gets hit, but like everybody lives. Like Warrior gets bit, but he's just chilling. Me, I get bit, I'm panicking. Absolute panic. How's the Fledgling Rides Blizzard nerfing Priest Mind Suit? Oh, no, dude, rip Hall's routes, dude. Hall's routes with the Priest were insane. Oh man, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do now. Halls of Infusion. No longer a fun key that you can do this week. Or any week, really. Focusing on lore, complete fine story. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's the best way. Because the game has a rich lore, too. And there's a lot of tidbits, like there's parts in Act 1 that you can find that will actually like connect in Act 2. If you were careful in Act 1, there's this cave with a bunch of notes, and it connects to a character in Act 2. It is so cool. Big fan of it.
Watch your step.
I'm bad. Just gonna give myself one of these. And next totem I can always touch a death it. He's got a bit of a buff. Not the worst though. Nah, we're fine. That felt weird, man, when it comes to healing. How did I do though? I know the Blood DK is healing himself for the most part. No, Teachings is actually doing noticeably more healing. Noticeably more healing. I felt like I was vivifying a lot. Like a lot. And I felt like I was using my, what is it, the Shaylun's Gift quite a bit. And I felt like I had to do like Soothe the Mist. No, that's healing for a lot more. That is doing a lot more passive healing. And I felt like first half of the dungeon I was doing a lot less of like... Actually, I do want to see like break it down dungeon part. Like healing here. Teachings. Even though I feel like I'm casting a lot, Teachings still is a ton of healing. Then trash here. How did that do? Yeah, I felt like these two I was doing a lot of like just cast heal, but no, we're chilling. This one was a little, no, Teaching's still really good. All right, TY, oh, thank you. Good run. 19 easy, boys. Anyone got anything they don't need? Need ring, can trade, unfortunately. All good. All good. When you play your Evoker key, go in the middle of this tip. Wait, what? I got the maddest tip. Oh, really? Like as an Augie or just in general Evoker tip? And I need like a couple more dungeons that I could make myself a proper intellect weapon. I didn't realize I had an offhand, man. I thought it was a main hand. You know what? The stats are not even great either. Like Haste is good, but Master is kind of whatever. All Evoker respect tip, really? Okay, hit me with it. I don't know if I'll be an Evoker next, but hit me with it either way. I'm back. What's up, Brad? How you doing, fam? This is in a 19 as a Mistweaver. It kind of felt like hectic at times. But I think it's just like a bracken height thing. Otherwise, healing was fantastic. I felt like... Ren, so this is my healing for the whole dungeon. Blood DK, of course, is going to do a lot of healing because that's just literally part of the playstyle. But... Mistweavers, I felt like I had to do a lot of Vivify in this dungeon. A lot of Soothing Mist, lots of Enveloping Mist, lots of uses out of my Shaylun's Gift, and this is my healing for overall. Even though I felt like I pressed a lot of Vivify, a lot of like hard casts, Ancient Teachings is doing a ton more healing than before. And this was kind of reverse. I think Shaylun's Gift for me was a lot higher before. But like this right now is just, it's really strong. Whether it's Awakened Phalanx or just Teachings itself with Blackout kicks and Rising Sun kicks. So it is doing a lot of healing. I just think like my intellect is maybe not high enough, or maybe I just don't have the right like trinkets or whatever. But it is healing. It is healing. I think it's bursting that makes it like feel worse, because it's like it's just a constant pressure, constantly there in a trash pack, and unless I can like cleanse it really quickly, it doesn't feel like the healing is just like top people, but at least they're not dying, so it just feels oppressive either way though. So Azog, you can max Surge or Breath back to back. Azog can go back to back Breath Upheaval. Azog, you can max ring Surge, Breath back to back. Azog, you can go Breath Upheaval. Is that when using Tip the Scales? Are you basically just like using Fire Breath, Max, or Upheaval, Tip the Scales, Breath? Is that what you're trying to say? It's like you're casting this and then midway you're hitting Tip the Scales or something, right? I'm in dev. Well, I mean, like, it still applies, right? Is it Tip the Scales thing? What are the buffs? So this week's buffs are going to be to Prot Warriors to make him a little tanky. I wish I would have played Prot. Tomorrow we'll do it. Tomorrow. Assassination Rogue got a 5% buff flat out. Auto attack damage and ability damage and auto attack damage. When the key starts. That's true. That's true. Or even in a raid. What you can do right now in a raid. You go in, you know the tank is going to reset the boss. Press Tip the Scales when you run in. You'll get the buff. the ability will come off cooldown, you'll keep the buff. So in your opener, you can go for double tip the scales. And still line it up so you can still get a normal tip the scales later. It's nutty. But yeah, same concept basically. Buffs besides this are going to be also to Mistweaver. They got buffed up by 5% as well when it comes to the overall damage. Oh, not Mistweaver, more than that actually. Fistweaving got a lot stronger. Guardian Joy got nerfed a little bit. Havoc Demon got some quality stuff with I-Beam. Mage got nerfed a bit. And Pally got damage got nerfed a bit. Then for PvP, there's a lot more buffs. Frost Death Knight buffed all across the board with base abilities, and Remorseful Winter Stun is going to be a little bit easier to pull off when playing the PvP talent of Dead of Winter, which makes Remorseful Winter 30 seconds instead of a 45-second ability. Havoc Demon Hunter, flat out buff all across the board. Chaos Strike buffed up. Isolated Prey no longer is reduced for Chaos Nova duration. Soul Rend buffed by like, it went from like a reduced 17% to now buffed by, now reduced by 8%, so like a 9% buff. Essence Break is buffed up by 10%, and the debuff of Essence Break was buffed by like 19% by the looks of it. More or less, I think, or 11. Did I do my math wrong? Yeah, I did my math wrong. But it is reduced now by 19% instead of 38, but still is a buff either way, almost like a 20% buff. Augie Evoker buffed damage, personal damage, but not as much with like utility stuff. Kill Command, Kill Shot, Explosive Shot. So Kill Shot, Explosive Shot, Rapid Fire, Master Marksman, all buff for Hunters. So big burst damage for Hunters. Creed's got a bit more shield value without having to pick into Aegis of Wrath. Elite Shaman, Lava Burst buffed, Lightning Bolt buffed, Volcanic Surge playstyle buffed all across the board, but the Flame Shock damage and talents with Sky Fury nerfed a little bit. Enhancement, Burst nerfed, but sustained damage greatly buffed. Warlocks buffed everywhere. Corruption, Agony, Drain, Shadow Bolt for Affy, together with Oblivion PvP talent as well. Demonology for Demon Bolt and Dreadbite, Destro for 15% more damage on the Chaos Bolts, man. It is nutty. Warriors, nerfed some burst, but buffed a lot of the sustained damage. But that's gonna be it. That's all the buffs and nerfs. Lots of PvP buffs, and some nice, interesting PvE buffs as well. I'm hoping to do more though. Down the line, I'm hoping they will do a lot more buffs and a lot more tuning. Maybe like for 10.2 at this point, or like 10.17. But unless they like announce more stuff for 10.17 last second, I feel like it looks like they're just doing like some talent changes for Resto Druid and Mystery or Monk. That's really mostly it. Although I would love to see a lot more than that, but that seems like that's about what they're doing. We'll see though. Maybe they'll adjust it. We'll see. But there's a lot of stuff this week. I want to try out Prot Warrior tomorrow, I think. Because today we got to do a Sass Rogue. Felt great, by the way. Mistweaver. Apparently numbers are a lot higher, so maybe I need to have a little bit more confidence in myself. But the bursting is oppressive, man. You know what I mean? Bursting felt oppressive as a healer. I should probably use Vivify a lot more, though. Or not Vivify. Not Revival either, is it? Is it Revival? It might be Revival. The big AoE heal that dispels everybody. That one. I might have to use that a lot more often, because that's a huge heal. Do I have cooldown reduction with it, or is that only a PvP thing? That just might be a PvP thing. I wish that was a PvE thing, dude. That would have been nuts. That would have been so good. Let me see what they're nerfing with, what is it, the Mind Suit, though. Today we're deploying a hotfix to do this going forward. Creatures that detect stealth and invisibility can be immune to the effects of Mind Soothe. They will now return an immune message and should not put the priest into combat. Pause. It's over. CDR when you're RSK? Oh, there might be one. Hold on. There might be one. I don't know if that's something you play, but there might be one. Yeah, hold on. Let me look. I wish I was better at Monk, man. Because, like, now I'm going to have to search for it. I don't know off the top of my head where the talent would be. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? No, it has to do something with the... Here we go. Vivified critical strikes and right in some kicks reduce the main cooldown of your revival by 1 second. It is revival. Oh wait, it's two versions, right? There's revival and then there's the restoral. And revival heals the target for 50% of revivals heal over 10 seconds. That's kind of nice, honestly. Below the revival split choice. Yeah. I don't know if that's, maybe that's good because you do Vivify, you do Ride and Sun Kick a lot. Maybe that's like the play. What would you swap out of it though? That would be the question. What would you swap? Because honestly, I don't know what would you swap. I do think I need to be better at putting my Renew and Mist out. That's something I could probably do better with. Like if I'm just like, okay, we need healing, put up Renew and Mist on everybody. Just because if I do need to Vivify and multiple heal people, if I have a bunch of Renew and Mist out already, that AoE healing is going to get stronger with Vivify? Yeah, Vivify. Didn't they also used to have Vivify just under a different name though? It used to be not Vivify, it used to be someone else. I knew I drew a blank just now and it's like, why would I? But I think that's might have been where my brain went. Also, maybe I should start running Yu'lon's Grace in general, because I feel like Dampen Armor is good, but like Yu'lon's Grace for Magic Absorb passive? No, not this week, but like in general, that might actually be kind of good. 15% of your health. Surging Mist. Might have been Surging Mist, yes! Why does it sound familiar? Surging Mist. That's not a thing anymore. That might have been it. Was that what it used to be called? Hold on, let me look at this thing. Wow, Surging Mist. Surging Mist is an ability. Let me see what it looks like. Yes! Heals a target for increased healing intake from Surging Mist by 50% for 6 seconds stacked up to 2 times. Is that it? Is that what it used to be? Surging Mist? That's a PvP talent. That's no way. There's no way it's a thing now, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, Surging Mist sounds familiar. It says PvP talent though, but I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe at some point it wasn't, but then it was. Why does it? Because I'm pretty sure they had something else besides Vivify for a good bit, but I don't remember. I don't remember at all. And then eventually they settled on Vivify. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go for now, chat. I got a raid later tonight. We got a couple of new trialing this evening as well, so that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna go and observe how they do. What's up, Malak? How you doing, my man? Sorry, popping in towards the end of the stream. Tomorrow, though, I do want to mess around with some more alts, chat. We got Prot Warrior that I want to try. Maybe we give Rogue like a proper key if like SP or somebody's online. You know, maybe we do like an actual key for the week. That could be really fun. I mean, the Rogue key was like an actual key, sort of, kind of, but maybe we could do more of those or whatever. And hopefully we'll see some like PTR updates either tonight, tomorrow. We'll see what Blizzard does, honestly. But boys, Uplift might have been Uplift too. Hold on. Monk Uplift. That's gonna be the final thing I'll look up. Wow. Uplift. Uplift medium. Misreal Monk ability. Heals a target for your Renew and Mist active. Similar effect, heal on targets Renew and Mist, was later added to Vivify. Oh, okay. 2Chi. Okay, not that old, not that long ago, but I feel like there was a different kind of version of Vivify from back in the day. Yeah, something they had that was not Vivify, but it basically was the same, like, same concept. Or just like it was basically their version of like a regrowth or a flash heal or whatever, right? A heal that every spec had. Surgeon misses will Vivify. I maybe that's where my brain went, dude, because the game has been around for a while, and I knew they had something before Vivify. They kept changing it. Why did they keep changing it? Were they just trying to find something better and settled on Vivify? I feel like Vivify is so much harder to say too. Surgeon missed. Just missed. But I guess everything is a miss, so maybe that's why they wanted to do something different, right? Renew and mist, envelop and mist, surging, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what they did it. Alrighty, boys, thanks so much for coming by. See you tomorrow for the regular Thursday. Thursday's classic. Do we stream classic hardcore? Give it a try? Did we give it a go? I feel like servers are going to be on fire on Thursday. I feel like a lot of people are going to check it out and see how it goes. That might be something we might want to get into, man. But yo, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, yeah? Have a good one. Peace.
my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Take me up to heaven. Yeah, she got me reaching still. Nothing to stop me falling. Who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest. Cause it ain't no lie, I need it more than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I'll die tomorrow. But I'll be reaching still. Cause it's a feeling I can't let go. If looks can't kill, then maybe I'll die tomorrow. One foot on the ladder. Yeah, you know she got me climbing still.